Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Far Off Films. Today we are here with these master builders, gonna be talking about a masterpiece. Welcome. Hi.
Hi, I'm Jules Masterson from the channel The Walrus Man.
I'm Prince Varen from Prince Varen Jong-un Productions.
I hope you guys brought your spare hair for this recording. Clutch powers is so good.
Sounds great.
But first we gotta talk about not good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what's happening? What's happening?
Did you introduce yourself first, or what? Okay,
Timmy's just
never mind.
confused. It's 7 a.m.
We're
Yeah.
yeah.
Timmy's gone.
I genuinely can't. My brain can't function until at least like 10 a.m. Like that's just how it works for me.
That's me.
But yeah, before we get into that keynote, let's get through this bullshit first. So,
Is there news,
Jules,
or
yeah.
are we just going? Are we just starting off? Are we just going?
There was something. It's kind of minor, but I thought it was pretty funny. Did y'all see the set photos of the Minecraft movie?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I posted in the chat.
They got the dynamic.
Oh my
trees.
Yeah,
God.
so if anyone hasn't
The
seen
dynamic
these photos, I
trees
suggest
Yeah.
you look them up. This is for the live action Minecraft movie that's currently being filmed. So it's been
I
in
already hate
development for
this.
like
I
10 plus years, close to 15 if Minecraft's that old now, which makes me feel old. And if anyone has not seen these photos, they look like a high school play prop, like a tree that you'd see in the background of like the Wizard of Oz play or something. And they look very, very funny. And thankfully there's a nice like human on the right hand side, so we've got a good like sense of scale to it as well. And they appear to be very strange looking.
Yeah.
I
They don't look like Minecraft trees at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't recognize this tree, but I haven't played
They
Minecraft
look like regular
in,
trees in
God knows how long.
Minecraft. But how did you make the David Lynch gaming Minecraft video if you have never played Minecraft before?
I just ripped some footage from like a guy playing Skyblock.
Okay.
I'm not that good at
if you
gaming
say so.
as that guy was in that video.
Yeah, David Lynch is the
Fucking
he's
Minecraft.
up there.
If there
with,
was
the-
if there was like someone, like a filmmaker that was secretly grinding Minecraft, who do you think it would be?
Peter Jackson.
Harmony Korine. Harmony Korine looks like the kind of guy who would
Yeah.
grind on Minecraft.
I bet he would just get like stoned out of his mind and play Minecraft.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame him.
No,
That's
he's
what I
probably
would do.
playing
yeah.
Roblox.
Yeah,
That's more
so-
his thing.
Hayao Miyazaki hates all things Western, but he's probably that guy who's like secretly
Yeah.
into Minecraft, but just refuses
Yeah,
to acknowledge it or tell anyone about it.
Do you guys reckon Paul Thomas Anderson's a gamer?
So is this live action? I'm just realizing now that it says live action, and honestly, for the longest
Yeah,
time, I
that's
thought
what
it was
I assumed
animated
as well,
because,
but I
like, you
don't know.
that would make
That's the thing that
sense.
fascinates me so much.
Oh my
That's the thing
God,
that's the thing that
guys.
fascinates me so much is that like what the fuck?
I just found the craziest image.
That is- oh jeez.
Oh my God.
Put this
That
image on
is
screen
traumatizing.
Well,
I'm gonna
For anyone, I just found. Okay, just Google Minecraft movie 2025 live action Jason Momoa. It's obviously a fake thing, but the thumbnail for this trailer is absolutely like crazy. The goddamn villager looks
That is
so...
wildly anti-Semitic.
Oh my God.
Is Jason Momoa just like picking roles out of a hat?
I
Like
have
at this
no
point,
idea.
like, cause I just don't really get the guy. Like, I don't know,
The thing
like,
is,
cause in what, at what,
Jason Momoa is not even supposed to be in the
He is.
Minecraft movie, right? Or is he Steve?
No,
He's not
he
Steve.
is.
Jack Black
He's
is
the main
Steve.
character, I think, right?
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe he's
Jablinski
playing,
Games is
like,
Steve.
I thought
Okay,
Jack
I didn't
Black
know
was
that.
Steve.
Yeah.
Maybe he's playing like the Ender Dragon or something. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Or maybe it's like a weird human cameo, like how in the last SpongeBob movie, like Keanu Reeves just like shows up as like a tumbleweed or
Yeah.
something. Maybe it's
What
like
if
one of
Jason
those cameos
Momoa's
or
like
something.
child is playing Minecraft?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be
No,
like
I
that.
reckon
Oh, so
what it'll be
it's
is
like the
it'll be
Lego
like
movie
it'll be
where
like
it's like it's Will
Jumanji, where
Ferrell's-
it's like he gets like sucked into the game and he has to beat Minecraft to get out.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just gonna make Jumanji with Jack Black again. It's just gonna be the same thing. You're so
Yeah.
right.
This time it's Jablinski Games being sucked in, but he
Jablinski Games.
becomes like a big muscle, bro.
Jack Black was playing himself. That would actually be kind of cool.
That's his. Yeah. So and
yeah,
you know
that would be crazy.
Well,
yeah.
it's coming out. It's
Look,
coming out.
I love I love.
It's coming out
I
pretty
love-
much. It was coming out 3 days ago next year, so April 4th.
Damn.
Okay. So on April.
We're definitely.
They should. They
Jablinski
should, make,
Games
We're definitely gonna.
they should release it on April.
We're definitely all
1st.
gonna watch it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't not watch the Minecraft movie. Like that's just like.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially if
feel
it's
like
live
this-
action. Like what
I
kind
feel
of?
like this is
Because I can
something I have
only
to-
imagine like because the most iconic thing about Minecraft, the thing it's well known for, is like that blocky like visual style. So it's like, how are they gonna recreate that in live
Yeah.
action without it looking
Yeah.
like absolutely fucking disgusting? Like, I don't think there's
Oh,
much hope for
welcome
this.
to-
Like, I'm gonna try to be optimistic, but like, oh, this is like, I'm not. This is not gonna. I predict that this is not gonna look good.
it's like if they tried to make a live action Lego movie. Like that just.
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
work. Like.
Yeah.
Like it just wouldn't work.
Like I would be way more intrigued by this if this was going to be like some like Lord and Miller like Lego movie style like production, like animated
Well, it's
film or
made the
something.
director of it
But,
is
like,
the guy
it-
who directed Napoleon
it's-
Dynamite. So
Oh God. Okay. Well, I guess we got that to look forward to. Yeah, I feel like I'm like obligated to see this like
I definitely will
culturally
see
because
it.
it's probably gonna be like a huge box office phenomenon. It's gonna be like the Mario Brothers movie where it's like, oh, everyone go see it because it's based on the game that everyone and their babies really likes or whatever. I don't really care about Minecraft if I'm being honest. I don't think I ever have. I might have played it like a couple times because all the cool kids were playing it when I was in middle school. But then other than that, it's just I have
Nah.
zero like
I'm a
attachment to
Minecraft
this.
guy.
My
Yeah.
bro-
I love
That
that
shit's
shit.
awesome.
I love Minecraft.
Yeah, my brother was way more into this than I ever was.
Maybe it was
like,
too old for
okay,
you.
Cool, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess maybe it was too old for me at the time.
yeah, you were past
but
that age range to think.
I don't
it was
know.
cool.
At the same time, I was in middle school when this game came out. I think, right? Or, hold on, when did Minecraft first show up?
It came out in 2009.
2009.
Oh, well, I was 9 years old when this game came out. Okay, then I don't know why I never got into
Too
this. I guess
lame.
I just never did. But
Minecraft
Yeah.
is 13 years old. Minecraft has been out for like pretty much half my life.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's been out
In
for
another
more
year.
than half your
Yeah,
life,
oh,
Jules.
God. But wasn't
Yeah.
it like the first version of
Oh my
Minecraft
God. It's
like
that
older
came out
than
in
you.
like 2009? That was like a kind of like a very kind of pre-alpha
Yeah,
version.
it was like
It didn't really like,
like
it didn't really
the
take
proper
it didn't really
Minecraft
take
came
off till
out,
like
like,
2011 or 12. Yeah.
12. Yeah.
So I was
yeah,
in school
I
by
think
then,
that's when the
pretty
game
much.
became super. Yeah, I think that's when the game became like super popular because I remember I was like 12, 13 when like the game became like a huge phenomenon. Like everyone in my class like just would not stop
yeah.
talking about it, and
I'm so
You know,
glad
it was-
that people like that Minecraft kind of came back
Oh
and
yeah,
like
that was great.
took over Fortnite again because
Fuck
fuck
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yeah, no.
I mean it's only a matter of time before we get a Fortnite movie.
Oh,
Jablinski
yeah,
Games will also
totally.
probably star
Yeah,
in that too.
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is that Fortnite's kind of anything at this point, so it'd be like, it would just be like you'd have to include like Master Chief and like Thanos and like The Rock and like whoever the fuck's been added to
Yeah, it'll
Fortnite.
probably be, like,
Cobain
Free
or something,
Guy.
I don't know.
Yeah, it'll probably be like Free Guy because Free Guy was basically
Yeah.
sort of like a
Kinda, yeah.
Fortnite movie,
You know who
right?
has been added to Fortnite? Invincible.
Really? Oh yeah.
Oh wow, I'm not surprised whatsoever.
Yeah. There's a
Chad
Fortnite
Chad Peter
cameo in
Griffin.
the newest
In
Invincible
Yeah, I saw that as
season.
well.
Yeah.
Everyone that the Taika Waititi character in Avengers Endgame was playing Fortnite in the year like 2025, and people were like, oh, that
Yeah.
won't, the people will not be playing Fortnite in the year 2025, but like, or 2023 I think was the year.
Here we are.
But yeah, here we are. So I guess that's one thing that Avengers
Yeah,
Endgame got
and that
right.
also, and
Yeah.
if you think about it, they also more or less set that up for Free Guy because Taika Waititi's also in Free Guy, and he's easily the worst part of the entire movie somehow. So,
No, I think
He's
Ryan Gosling still
Ryan
works.
Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds, you mean?
Uh,
Gosling's not in the movie.
yeah,
They're all
sorry.
they're
You
all
see,
shit.
that's how shitty
They're all
is
shit.
that
Pick your poison.
I
Yeah.
just forgot their name.
No, but like the thing is like with Ryan Reynolds, he's just been doing the same shtick for the past like what, like 15
Yeah,
years.
that's
That
he's
like
never
when
been
he
funny.
plays a character like Free Guy, I just don't like bat an eye because it's like, oh, I guess this is just more typical Ryan Reynolds shit.
Yeah, but it
But
still
like
sucks.
Taika Waititi, like used to be someone I have like at least like a modicum of respect for, and so when he went about playing his character the way he did, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, so I guess I just had higher expectations for Taika, and he just completely plummeted to the ground. So but in compared to like Ryan Reynolds, who I just had zero expectation, and he was just, yep, this is about what I expected. So
Fair enough.
uh, I,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my justification. So um, yeah. Anyway, I don't really care about Minecraft. I guess I'll go see the movie. Hopefully, it's
If
better
the
than
trailer
the
comes out and it's
fucking
like it looks like an abomination, you're definitely going to see it.
Yeah, I mean, if it looks like a horrible piece of shit, then yeah, I want to
Yeah,
see the
that's how
shit.
you
I'd
get
like,
Timmy to go see it.
I'm
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
No one was like, even in like if it looks good or bad or not. Like no one's gonna say, oh no, I'm not gonna go watch the Minecraft.
Oh, yeah, I'll
movie."
definitely go see
Like
it.
you are lying if you say that. Like you
Even
are
more
lying
of it
if
looks
you
like a
say you're
big
not
piece
gonna
of
watch
shit.
the Minecraft movie.
Because it's
Yeah,
like,
I
how
was
do you
gonna say,
make
like,
a
I mean,
Minecraft
it's like,
movie?
who doesn't want
Like,
to?
it's a game with no story in itself. So, like, how do you make a story out of that?
I mean, that's what they said about the Lego movie, and that ended up
Yeah,
being
that's
really, really
no,
great. So
but
anything
Lego's
is possible,
more.
but I'm just,
Actually, no, you're right.
yeah, like, so like anything is possible, but like the Napoleon Dynamite director is like nowhere near as talented as Lord and Miller. So like, I'm obviously not
They don't make
expecting
the
anything
animators
good.
crunch
Like,
either.
it's like, yeah, it's like you know, I like watching train wrecks. Who doesn't like watching train wrecks? You know, it's nice to see something crash and burn and go, wow, some Hollywood studio really paid, let's say, like the budget's like what, around 150
I wonder if
million
I can look up
dollars.
the
Like
budget,
they
actually.
seriously paid that much money.
Let's see.
They seriously paid that much money for this shit, and I find that amusing. So yeah, obviously I'll watch it for that
Okay.
reason. But you
Yeah,
know,
but also it'd be really sick if the Minecraft
Oh.
movie was like somehow really good.
Oh, yeah, that's-
I
Like,
doubt
That's
it.
real.
I doubt it.
What's the?
yeah, no, I doubt it.
We don't know.
But
We don't
that
know
would
the
be
budget
cool.
just yet.
Yeah.
Damn.
Although
I feel like
I-
it's
I
not
hear-
actually
Momoa's
gonna
a pro-
come out in a year.
Jason Momoa's a producer on it. Maybe he's just like really passionate about Minecraft.
Fucking course.
He's like a secret Minecraft gamer.
Maybe.
That or maybe his kid's really passionate about Minecraft and his kid wouldn't shut the hell up, so he's
Fine.
like, ugh, I guess I gotta do this for my kid. It's like when like Raul Julia like showed up in the Street Fighter movie, he just
Oh,
did
like
it because
the,
his grandkids were like
What's
really
what's the
into
dude's
Street
name
Fighter or
from,
whatever.
Twilight. He plays the bad guy.
Charlie wait, no, not Charlie Sheen,
Hang on.
something
I,
that I know what you're
that he
talking
just
about.
did
Yeah,
it
that
for
guy.
his daughter.
Yeah.
Because she loved the books and was like, you got to be in this movie. What's his name?
Yeah, it's a classic.
Michael Sheen. Michael Sheen. But not
Michael
not
Sheen, yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
No
Michael
relation-
Sheen.
Yeah, no relation to that Michael Sheen or
That
Charlie
would be
Sheen, a
crazy
completely different.
career.
Yeah,
Well, Michael
A
Sheen was
crazy
that
different
Michael Sheen
Michael
was in the
Sheen.
Amazing Spider-Man films.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I guess. So everyone has their blips. So yeah, it's
speaking of
like
people
how
that have blips,
I
Cohen.
guess Cohen's drive away dolls. Yeah, okay. I guess nice transition. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like we would have been sucked into a
we
gaping
would have.
black hole if we kept talking about that. So yeah, let's
Yeah.
just move
Oh, what am
on.
I saying?
Let's
The
take a
dude,
You
step
guys
the dude
can
from
back.
talk.
Apocalypse Now is Martin Sheen. That's why I was getting confused. I was like, wait, is that his name?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was also
Martin Sheen.
confused. I was like, is his name Michael? Okay, Jules knows more about Apocalypse
I
Now
get
than me. I'm just
confused.
gonna
There's too
roll
many
with
Sheen
it.
actors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you guys know what his full name is?
yeah.
Because you know
And
Michael Sheen's not actually his real
who,
name.
Michael or Martin? Oh, it's not. What is it?
Ramon Antonio Gerardo Estevez.
Damn.
Wait, you're talking about
Martin
Martin
Sheen.
Sheen,
Yep.
right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that explains why Emilio Estevez is also related to
Yeah.
Martin Sheen, but he went by Estevez, like his actual name instead of Sheen, because I don't know, he really liked starring in the Mighty Ducks, I guess.
Now I'm
So
just thinking of Planet Sheen.
yeah,
Do you
that
guys
too.
Yeah,
remember that
I
shit?
remember what you're talking about.
I remember hating Planet Sheen because I really loved the Jimmy Neutron show. But turns out, if you take the one random funny side character and make him a whole ass show, it just ends up being
And
incredibly cringe
two,
and incredibly
Carl's
unfunny.
also there.
No, but like it would have been way more like manageable if it was both Sheen and Carl. Like if they called it Planet Carl Sheen, like I would totally be into that. But like they just made it about Sheen, and it was so unbearable to sit through. I was like, I hate
I don't
this.
think I
I
remember
hate
a
this
single
so
thing
much.
about it.
Why are you
So
dunking on Planet
Yeah,
Sheen?
Planet Sheen's
dude?
awesome.
Planet Sheen was awful. Jules, you didn't know what we were talking about like 10 seconds ago. Shut the fuck
Yes,
up.
I did.
Excuse me, I know what fucking Planet Sheen is. I know fucking Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, all right.
I'm not a fucking baby.
Okay, all right.
Jules
Whatever.
is not that
Yeah.
young.
Yeah,
Jules
I
knew
thought
who
you'd be
Clutch
too.
Powers was. So,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
I think I live in a healthy balance between the stuff that Jules knows and the stuff that Timmy knows. I live like in a healthy place in between.
What are some stuff that I know that Jules wouldn't know that you would know, like pop culture wise? I feel.
Ooh, I don't know. But I know there has been things where like Jules has been like, no, I like Jules has known
What about-
about it but didn't like properly engage with it, like Pokemon and stuff.
Oh, I just always thought I just
okay. I
always
was
thought
gonna
the
say
Pokemon
stuff
was
like-
really lame. My brother has like
No,
loved
what are
that
you
shit
talking
since he was
about?
like a kid, and he's like 5 years younger than me, pretty much.
It's-
So it was just that I didn't engage.
I still
with it.
love Pokemon. I still love Pokemon. Like Pokemon is not just the games are so much fun, but like the vibes. There's like I literally,
about the
a grown ass man, like took like 3 hours out of my day to watch the stop motion animated Pokemon show on Netflix just purely because I wanted to. Like
There's a stop motion
Pokemon
Pokemon.
is life, man. I still love that shit.
And then you gave it a 6 out of 10.
Wait, there's a stop motion. There's a
I mean,
stop
yeah, it
motion.
wasn't like anything
There's a stop motion
exceptional or
Pokemon.
anything. But
What's it called?
Yeah.
yeah, on
there is.
Netflix. Yeah.
Concierge.
Pokemon Concierge.
If it's stop
yeah.
motion, I'll watch
Yeah.
it. I'll add it to my watch list.
So did you never see the first Pokemon movie with Mewtwo, where he like clones all the Pokemons and then all the
No.
Pokemons and the clones like beat the shit out of each other?
No.
You never saw
Maybe
that?
I saw it at like a friend's house once in like primary
Okay.
school when I was like really young, but maybe I don't remember.
I remember that movie distinctly, like that and the Lugia movie, the one after. I think it was called Pokemon 2000 or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
I saw those movies back to back like
I
so many
remember
times. Like I
watching,
remember them very distinctly.
I remember watching
I
like
love them.
a few episodes, like
Yeah.
the first few episodes of the Pokemon TV show, where it's, but I hated Ash so much. I was like, how could he be so excited
Ash is an
to get his
annoying-
Pokemon and then oversleep? Like what
Ash-
a fucking idiot! Like I just hated him so much.
Ash is an annoying piece of shit. I agree. I've never liked Ash as like a protagonist, but to be fair, if it makes you feel any better, he becomes less annoying and more manageable. Like through each like entry in the Pokemon
No.
franchise.
Is he?
No, I
He
think
gets
by the
to a
time you
good
get
point, but then he falls off again.
Are they still using him?
Yeah, I
as,
think by
as
the time you get to
protagonist in,
Sinnoh-
like, all the Pokemon stuff.
No,
No,
they're done
They're
with
done with
that
Ash?
now.
Oh, fucking
yeah,
fuck.
they stopped using Ash. Yeah, they stopped using Ash. I think like two
Like
years
last
ago.
Oh, just last year?
Like-
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
So
still
they're
Ash
now-
until all the way until last year.
When I was
which
in my
Yeah,
final
and he
year
was
of high
still
school,
10
they were still using Ash.
Yeah. By the
And he
time I
existed
graduated,
even since before you were
Yeah,
born.
Jesus.
yeah. By the time I graduated from college, they were still using Ash as the main character of Pokemon.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I was gonna mention
And
that like
how is
Ash.
that dude still 10 years old? That's crazy.
Yeah, it
Well,
makes you think
he's like from
so.
those like
Just everything that
literary
happened in
like
the.
children's novels where the characters just never age, or like Diary of a Wimpy Kid
Yeah.
or something where he's just perpetually in middle school.
I mean, apparently, I don't know if you
Hmm.
guys know about this, but there's this theory that like Ash has actually been in a coma this whole time or something like that. So everything that happens,
Why?
That's
like,
Why
such a
the
dumb
fuck would that be
theory. That's
true?
so
Like, it
stupid.
couldn't possibly
so
be
like,
that they just
yeah,
don't
everything that
age him
happens.
because it's like a perpetually ongoing show. Oh my fucking
Maybe it's
god.
like Dante's Inferno. He's like forced to be
Yeah.
10 for the rest of his life until he like wins a Pokemon like championship or whatever. But that at the same time, like that doesn't explain why like Misty and Brock are still 10 years old. Like
And like,
they're still 10.
he's also so dumb. Like, he never did it. He never caught them all. After all these years, he couldn't even catch the original 151. Like, he's slacking. He's such
Yeah,
a.
he's a
Pokemon
total
reference, by the way.
dumbass.
Yeah, I was never into
He's a
Pokemon, but I
total
really
dumbass, and, like,
I had a
he-
Yu-Gi-Oh phase, where I was doing Yu-Gi-Oh cards because that
Well, we all had a Yu-Gi-Oh phase.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't like you.
I-
Yu-Gi-Oh was awesome.
I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. That was my shit as well. Yeah,
Did I ever
Yu-Gi-Oh was
tell you
awesome.
the
I
Jimmy,
actually,
did I ever tell you the
I was
story
at-
of how I stole my friend's Yu-Gi-Oh card once? Like I basically scammed him.
No, you'll have to tell me this, please.
So,
Yeah.
he we went through like a really weird, I guess, kind of popular resurgence at my primary school. So like kind of everyone was on
Okay.
a Yu-Gi-Oh, and one of my friends.
Which Yu-Gi-Oh anime was like popular for you by the time you got into Yu-Gi-Oh? This will give me some context as to what, because I stopped watching Yu-Gi-Oh the
I
anime
don't think
after
it
like
wasn't the anime. It was just the cards
after like
that
the
got
first.
popular.
Oh, just the cards. Okay, because I was into the
Yeah.
anime as well. Like, so I
I
was
was
that
more
big of a
card
nerd.
guy.
Anyway, yeah.
But
Please continue.
one of my
Yeah.
friends had a
Yeah.
he had a winged I think it's a winged Karibo, which is a pretty rare card. And
Okay.
I was like bugging him like all the time, like give me that card, I'll trade you for this, and that was like the shittiest cards. And eventually, he just gave in because I just kept annoying him, and I gave him like some really shitty cards. But then he actually got upset because he realized that I'd scammed him basically, and I had to give it back to him. But I had it for
Oh,
for a
damn.
day or so, and I've never forgotten how glorious that felt.
Yeah, back in the day, having the rarest and most awesome cards really
hey.
divides friendships and ruins people's lives. I know that because I think one time, two times actually, there were times when both me and my friend who were both into Yu-Gi-Oh like stole
That shit
cards
gets
from each
really
other.
heated.
Yeah, without realizing it, like, because like we only found out later. They were like, "Did you steal my card?" And they were like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?" Like, it got to that lengths. But yeah, I was such a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd that like at the time I literally like I think begged my parents to take me to go see like the Yu-Gi-Oh crossover movie where like the protagonist from the three Yu-Gi-Oh anime shows like team up to like beat some like giant wizard or some shit. Like I don't remember
Clutch
like the
powers.
plot or anything. Yeah, clutch powers, yeah. But it was awesome. I was super into it. And I think it was like the fourth one. I saw like I think the first season of Zexal, I think that was called, and it was at that moment I was like, "Wow, I think I am too old for this now." Cuz I fucking hated the main character so goddamn much and I hated everything that was going on. And they started introducing new rules to like the Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like with Pokemon. Like I stopped playing Pokemon around like Black and White 2, so I missed out on all like the shit that came out afterwards, like Mega Evolutions and like fucking Z moves and shit like that. I didn't know what anyone was talking about when they mentioned things like that because like that was after I stopped playing the games, so I was super confused. And then in Zexal, like they did the same thing. They introduced like more shit, and I was like, what's wrong with how things are right now? Like, why are you introducing more rules and more cards? It's like, I was very upset. I was getting very frustrated with how everything was working out. So, and that's how Konami and Game Freak finally let me go those days. But Um, anyway, Drive Away Dolls. I guess we can talk about that
Oh
now.
yeah, the
So,
new half Cohen movie.
I just wanted
Oh
to
yeah.
say that it's Francis Ford Coppola's birthday
Oh,
today.
oh shit!
So
Happy birthday,
yeah,
Francis,
happy
my
B-Day.
maestro. Oh, the best director ever. My goat.
Mm. Meanwhile, Ethan Cohen is the opposite of that. I guess we now know who was. I think I now know who was doing the heavy lifting when it came to a bunch of
who
I
had
mean,
Me
who had the
too. None of
juice.
them. None of them are good without each
yeah. I
other.
mean, well, at
Well,
the
they're
same
back
time, I
together
also
now,
say
so
that I also say that
Yeah, thank
I also
God.
say
well,
that as someone who's only seen three Coen Brothers movies, so I still need to see like more of
what?
their stuff.
Right.
So
Whoa!
Wow.
Which ones have you? Which ones have you
I've seen some of
seen?
their best.
That's funny.
Um,
That's
so the first
funny.
Coen Brothers film I ever saw, I was 16 and I saw Hail Caesar and I saw it on a plane and I was
Oh,
just
bro.
like, and I saw it and it should not have been my first Coen Brothers movie because I was like, wow,
Oh,
this sucks. Like
no
this is
wonder you've
awful.
never
Like
seen any of them if that was your first one.
yeah, I probably would never have seen another Coen Brothers because I didn't. I didn't see my next one until I was like maybe 19, and at the time I was like, I'll probably not like this because I didn't like Hail Caesar, and this is supposedly like a
Oh,
master director. But I really loved it. I saw No Country for Old Men next, and I really loved
well,
that one.
yeah,
I
of
thought that was
course.
quite very good. And then I saw Fargo afterwards, and I that's my favorite of the three that I've seen so far. That's
You've
probably
never seen Big
my current
Lebowski?
favorite Coen. I will at some point. Everyone keeps telling me that I'll really like it, and I know it's like a stoner movie or something. I know I'm familiar with like all the memes or whatever. You know, I know like the meme where
Yeah.
like John Goodman's like getting up, like clutching his gun or some shit. You know, like I've seen that, and I've seen the well, that's just your opinion. Like I know all the memes and like the quotes when it comes to Lebowski. But I've never seen like the movie itself. I will at some point. I will someday. Yeah, I've never seen Where Brother Art Thou. I've never seen Burn After Reading. I've never seen
Oh,
Inside Llewyn Davis.
goodness.
Yeah, I've never seen any of these movies. I will at some point, just not today, or anytime soon. So I think I watched like. I remember like I watched like half of Raising Arizona, but I couldn't finish the other half because like I was at my friend's house. We were watching it together, but then I had to leave at some point. So I never got to finish the second half of Raising Arizona. But I really liked the first half. I'll also finish that at some point. But yeah, my I am a Cohen newbie, but after watching this one, I was like, wow, maybe I never liked the Coens to begin with. um, because to me this felt less like a Coen Brothers movie and more like some shitty like 14-year-old like tried to make a Coen Brothers movie. Like if
Yeah.
like a like if a 14-year-old tried to
Yeah.
like make a Coen Brothers film like in their same style but like failing spectacularly. Like it's like that level of quality because I was like, wow, this is so lame and so boring and like literally nothing happens like at all like plot wise until like maybe the last like 10 minutes of the movie, and even then like nothing happens. Then I was just like, wow, I feel like I'm wasting so much of my time. Like the movie's like barely 90 minutes, it still felt like a gigantic waste of time.
It's
Like
like
it
an
felt like I
80-minute
lost like
film,
three
isn't it?
hours of my life. Yeah, exactly. It's so short but yet like
It is a
it
very
felt
short
like it
film.
went on forever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. Because I heard that he wrote this the reason why the script is set in 1999 is because he wrote the script with his wife in 1999.
Oh god.
And I guess they probably shelved it probably because they were like this probably needs rewriting, and then they just kind of picked it up off the shelf and didn't do the rewrites, I guess.
That
And
or they just
yeah,
forgot
it's
to
not
and they
right.
were like, fuck it.
Yeah, I need a project because my fucking
Yeah.
brothers made the tragedy of Macbeth, and everyone is like, "Oh, this is cool." um, I guess yeah, it's a weird film because it does feel like a like like we have Coen brothers at home kind of thing. And it's like even though it's like 80 minutes, it doesn't feel like a lot happens. That's
Nothing
like of
happens
note.
whatsoever.
Yeah. I like the
Like I
idea on
barely
paper. Like
remember.
there's a lot of really cool stuff in there, but it's just like it's like yeah, there's not much really that's kind of going on. Like I did really like the two kind of guys that were chasing them. I thought they were very cool. Great
I guess they were
performances.
fun. Yeah.
What's the oh yeah, Joey Slotnick, who I really liked him.
Yeah, I did not vibe with this movie. I thought I would like it because, I mean, what? Gay lesbian movie? Like, you know.
Come on.
But it's very much like, this is a straight guy. Straight, comma, guy making this kind of movie. I did not like Margaret Qualley that much. I thought her accent was really
I thought it was just me. I
annoying.
thought because
Oh,
I was
God.
like, wow, like
Terrible.
I thought Margaret Qualley like sucked in the movie. I thought she was genuinely awful. She like her.
And she's really good.
Yeah.
And she is
It's
a really
very strange
good
because
actor.
she's usually really good in movies.
Yeah, but in this, I was just
She's
like,
great in
what?
Once
It,
Upon a
it
Time.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like it seemed like she was channeling Foghorn Leghorn more than like a real
Yeah.
Texan person. Like it was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like
She
accent
sounds like
wise, like
Sandy from SpongeBob.
exactly. Yeah, it seems more like a cartoon character than like.
Oh my god, that is a read and a half.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like I
I don't know about you guys, but I also just thought like the style was really annoying.
I
as
hated the
well.
editing in this
Like,
film so much. Like I
Yeah.
hate the editing.
Like
The transitions were really
and
weird,
editing
you know,
and
like-
stuff.
Yeah.
It was- yeah, it was a bit-
yeah, I was like, was this
People
edited
were
by like a
laughing at those in my
6-year-old?
cinema, and like I don't think in a way that they were laughing with the movie.
Yeah, I was like, was
Yeah, it's like someone editing like on Windows.
Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
they just
Yeah.
figured out like
And they're-
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like someone on like
Yeah.
PowerPoint just figured out, whoa, we can make
Yeah,
like
the
special
transition
effect
tool.
transitions. Yeah, on
Yeah,
PowerPoint.
exactly,
It felt
yeah.
exactly like that. It's like, was this edited by a 6-year-old who discovered like all the special effects on PowerPoint? It's like it was so dumb. I hated the editing in this film so fucking much. If this movie didn't have the terrible editing like transition choices and Margaret Qualley's like shitty performance, like I would have remembered nothing about the movie. Like those were so like egregiously awful that like at least they kept me paying attention. They were like, wow, this is so like in my face bad that like I kind of have to keep going to see where because like if this movie didn't have either of those things, I probably would have shut this off like at least like 20 to 30 minutes in, because there is nothing. This movie was offering me nothing whatsoever. Like I thought it was going to be like some like fun like road trip buddy movie or something, and I guess it kind of is that, but like they went about in the most bland, boringest way possible. Like I said, I can barely remember
I did
anything
not
that
feel the
happens in the
chemistry at
film.
all.
They had zero chemistry, and
They
then
had
like
zero chemistry
halfway through the
together.
movie, when they expected me to believe their relationship, that like they're in love or some shit, I was like, oh fuck off! Like no, like I
Yeah.
don't believe this
Yeah.
whatsoever. Yeah, so
That's I feel like
It's
I feel
just
like
very
it's trying hard to be like kind of raunchy as well, but it doesn't really commit to it at the same time. It's just like this is like just like
Yeah, I got
this is just
that
like
too.
PG kind of like raunchy movie. Like
yeah. If there wasn't any like sex scenes in the movie, or they didn't have like dildos
I suppose
or whatever,
I
then
suppose
like
that they
this
do
would have
have
been a
like
PG movie.
like lots of dildos in the movie, so I guess maybe that counts as like raunchy.
Yeah, but like if you
But it's
take
like,
that
come
out though,
on.
like this is just basically
I use
like
those
this
every
is no
day.
different from like Rocky and Bullwinkle and some shit, you know, like some like baby time adventure like road trip comedy, you know, like I don't like the inclusion of that is the only reason why this is like R-rated, and maybe the reason why Ethan wait, which one did this again? Ethan like
Coen.
Ethan really wanted to, yeah, he really wanted to make this, yeah, and yeah, the way they went about like the plot was just really fucking stupid. Like how they hammered home like the whole like, oh, you can't marginalize lesbians or whatever because like Matt Damon's character is like a bigot or some shit. I don't really understand what they were going with that. It felt very in my face and like kind of half-assed at the same time too. Like the movie had this like impression that it was trying to say something deep, but like it didn't do a good job at being deep. Like I didn't,
Yeah.
it wasn't deep at all. Like I said, like I barely remember anything from the movie, so it didn't leave that big of an impression on me.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, just very kind of forgettable kind of. I mean, I don't remember anything else much to
yeah.
say. Like very just
It
like
feels very much
surface
like a first
level.
screenplay where it's like you haven't fully mastered out like pacing and whatnot yet either, and like dialogue. And it's like you're still kind of learning your craft, but it's like,
Yeah.
goddamn, you've been in the business for like 30 years now. Goddamn.
Yeah, like I would be okay with this if this was like someone's like first time like if this was like some random like film students like like
Yeah.
thesis project or some shit. But this is from fucking Ethan Cohen, who's made like what, like 20 movies at this point and has been in the business for like how not who knows how long. Like
Since
this is like,
1984.
yeah, so this is like some fucking amateur ass shit, you know? Like, or if you're going to make like a student film, like quality movie, at least make it in the same lengths that like Sam Raimi did with the first Evil Dead, you know? Like, that was basically like a glorified student film, but that made a way bigger impression on me than this film ever did. I don't even know if that was what he was going for. And I'm only mentioning Sam Raimi because Sam Raimi and the Coen brothers, like, were in the same boat. Like they worked on the first Evil Dead together, and you know they've been in
Yeah.
this industry as long together. So I don't know. Like there's no excuse. I don't know what like I don't know was like Joel the brains of the operation or something. Like I don't really know
No,
what
I
happened
just think
here.
I think it's what it is I guess Joel kind of brings like the seriousness of the scripts, and I guess Ethan brings like the light-hearted bits, and that's what kind of allows them to form like the just kind of the perfectness that some of their screenplays are, like Big
I
Lebowski
would
and
explain
Fargo
a
and
lot
stuff.
because
The
Yeah,
yeah, that
the
would
perfect
explain a lot
balance.
because like
yeah.
yeah, that would explain a lot because, like, I barely remember anything from the tragedy of Macbeth. You know, I mean, from my memory, it's a
That's a
much
good
better
film
movie
though.
than this. But like,
Yeah,
but yeah, I remember it being like so dour and so serious, like even more serious than like some of their more serious films, like No Country for Old Men. I was like, wow, like this is just really like dry and very, very like dramatic that I can't really like get myself attached to this either. You know, but like at least with Tragedy of Macbeth, it was very well shot, you know, like at least I liked the lighting and it had way better performances than this piece of shit. So I don't know, like who knows?
hmm.
I don't know what went wrong, but
I guess. Well, I hope you're
I'm
excited because
sure.
he's developing another film soon by himself, also with Margaret Qualley.
Oh God, fuck no.
Although Aubrey
Yeah,
Plaza's in that, so if she's in it, I'll go see it because I like her.
yeah. I
It's
after
supposed to
that,
be
I mean,
a lesbian second in a lesbian B movie trilogy following Drive Away Dolls.
oh my
That's
God, fuck
interesting.
no.
Why is this guy making all the lesbian movies? There's actual lesbian filmmakers out there that can make the lesbian movies.
Oh, no.
Please,
Well,
everybody.
apparently his wife is lesbian, which I don't know.
Which makes
I don't
no
know how that works,
sense.
but it's whatever. Apparently they have
I'm
like an
not gonna
open
comment on.
relationship or
Yeah,
something,
I
but
don't.
I don't really care. Sounds quite cuck.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I.
Well, then let his wife make the
Eh,
movie
Well,
or something.
she
Well,
edited.
okay.
She was the editor of the movie as well of Drive Away Dolls.
Jesus fucking Christ! But she's edited like all the other like
I
Coen Brothers movies,
know.
right? Like, so like, what's her
Has she?
excuse for having such shitty
Oh yeah, she
editing? Yeah, I
has.
think so, right? Yeah,
She hasn't edited one since The Man Who Wasn't There, which is like 2001.
but still, like, she has experience editing
Yeah, I
the
mean
Coens' movies, so like,
she edited The Big Lebowski and like Fargo and Barton Fink and Miller's Crossing and stuff.
yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned Fargo because like I feel like Fargo is a movie where it balances both the serious elements and like the goofy, like over the top elements like very, very well. Like it felt like
Yeah, it's pretty much
this was
the
trying.
most like the most like Coen Brothers movie that like you can like determine like their whole kind of what their deal is from that.
I guess so, yeah. Um, I was just mentioning that like I feel like this was trying to channel Fargo in a way, but it
Yeah.
just fucked spectacularly. Like it did. Yeah, I don't really know what to say after. Yeah, it's just, and it's so unmemorable too. Like, I wish I could say more about why I hate this, but like, it's like 1 year in, the other year out. It's like I don't remember anything about this, and I saw this like days ago, and I'm like struggling to remember anything like of noteworthy that happens, whether it's good or bad. Um, like
Yeah, it
I
is
guess
just kind of
Pedro Pascal.
like a nothing movie. It just kind of washes over you.
Yeah, I guess Pedro Pascal screaming was good. I don't know. Like when he died, that was fine.
I liked when Pedro
Like I
Pascal was
said,
credited as the penis collector in the credits.
was that his? That's funny.
Yeah,
I
that was
didn't
his
realize
credit.
that's his character. Yeah. Um, I'm just glad he was actually in something that wasn't just like, oh, like tough old dad. Like I was just happy he wasn't happy he was doing something other than that. So, um, anyway, I'm
I don't know.
done talking
I
about
don't know
this. I
about you
have
guys, but I
nothing.
found
Yeah.
like the ending of or kind of the final kind of conflict climax thing of the film to be like really strange. It was kind of just like weirdly smooth. Like there was like absolutely no tension to it at all, because like the Matt Damon character is like just a little bitch basically, and it's just like, oh, he tries to like do something, and then like he gets like foiled like really easily. It's like there ain't much intrigue or tension or anything that's like driving this plot forward. It just kind of just seems to be like just driving itself forward, but it's like a really old like spluttering car basically.
Yeah, it's just dragging its feet along, and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not
a
propelled by
bunch of like
anything.
yeah, like a but like I honestly forgot Miley Cyrus was even in the movie. I should probably bring that up. Like Miley
Was
Cyrus is
she?
like in all these like yeah, she's in all these like weird like acid trip scenes or whatever. Like the movie just randomly
Oh yeah,
becomes
yeah,
this
yeah.
like
I forgot
weird
about
acid trip for
those.
literally no reason. Like it goes into these scenes for just no reason. They just happen, and then we're back to like the main plot, I guess. And I have no idea why they happen or
Yeah, I was a bit
why they had to
confused. I
be
was
in
like,
the
wait, what's
movie.
going on?
Yeah, like if someone was like taking acid or something, like if this was like climax or some shit, then like yeah, I guess that makes sense. But like, I don't know why they had to be in this movie. Like, it's not like anyone was like on like tripping or something. They just happened. I guess
Yeah,
they just really wanted to show that
I
Miley
guess it's like
Cyrus
in
was in the
maybe it's their
movie.
dreams or something, like in Perfect Days.
I don't fucking know. I don't care. Let's just can we stop talking about this, please? I'm so done. I'm done talking about this. I want to move on.
Man, this is gonna be a crazy short episode. We're only
Yeah, because
44
there's
minutes in. I hope you
yeah,
got lots of questions, Luca.
we're already halfway done. So,
Actually, no, we're gonna talk about Invincible, aren't we? Oh, you guys are.
uh, yeah, I guess I could talk about Invincible. Yeah, if you want, Luca. 4 out of 10 or 3. I don't know. One of those two.
Yeah, I guess 5 out of 10. It's fine. It's whatever. Um, nothing too much to be mad at.
Yeah, very
Nothing too much to be
mid.
mad at, honestly, because it's just kind of just very forgettable and like a kind of nothing experience. Which in my
Like
mind is
plenty to be
arguably
mad about.
worse, because
Yeah.
I'd much rather you be bad than just like nothing.
Yeah, if you're
I
bad,
like
at
the
least I
scenes with the two. I
remember.
like the scenes with the two henchmen. I liked Bill Camp in the movie. He was cool, and Joe
Mhm.
Slotnick, and yeah, that's cool. Those guys feel like ripped straight out of Fargo, perhaps a bit too much, but yeah, 5 out of 10, kind of forgettable.
Mhm.
Do more films together, please, Coen Brothers.
Yeah. 5 out of 10 for me as well. Very forgettable,
Yeah.
very just passive. Wasn't paying full attention after a while because I literally just didn't care. Um, very like, yeah, just very like, ooh, what if I try to be hip and cool
Yeah.
and made a lesbian
This,
movie?
this, I'm glad you. Yeah,
Kind of
this truly
vibe.
felt like a this truly felt like
Um,
a how do you do fellow kids type movie, like a
But
60
it's
year
set in
old like trying to be.
1999 though.
So yeah, so it makes even less sense as a how do you do fellow
Nostalgia.
kids type movie. Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, like honest to God, if
5.
they replaced Margaret Qualley with Steve Buscemi, I think I would like the movie infinitely more. So,
Oh, I do love Steve Buscemi, so I agree.
who
I
doesn't
agree
love
with that.
Steve Buscemi? Yeah, who doesn't love Steve Buscemi? Anyway, we can talk Invincible, I guess. So Jules, if you
Yeah.
want to take a step out, yeah.
Shall we?
Yep.
I
Just
mean,
I don't mind having a short little
if you want,
episode,
if you don't want to
honestly.
talk about Invincible, it's fine. We can just. It's up to you. I can talk about it. I've seen the whole second season, so
if you're
I can
dying,
talk
if you
about
if
it.
you
But
really want to talk about it, then go ahead. Don't let me stop you.
it's up to Luca. I don't really care either way. So
Yeah, it's alright. It's fine.
okay. I guess we can just get our powers clutched then. So
When she,
Yeah, you have no right giving that kind of review and then giving the rating that you gave to that movie
Yeah.
to me. Okay.
that's fucked up.
okay. All right.
Let's just say Timmy was like, he can clutch my powers any day, and gave clutch powers a low rating. Okay.
I mean,
and that's not cool because the legend of wait.
yeah. Already you fucked up the title. It's Lego: The Adventures
The
of
Adventures
Clutch
of
Powers.
Clutch
Yeah.
Powers is such a nostalgic little movie for me. I watched this so much as a kid. I actually remembered so much about this movie when watching it again. It's actually kind of crazy.
This is your barnyard, right?
And
Like this is your barn.
this is my barnyard.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, sure. Why
Yeah.
not? Why not? Um, and I literally the whole reason why I was motivated to recommend this movie was because I saw a meme of it. That's literally it. And I got reminded and I got sucked back into it and I was like, you know, we need a pretty chill
Yeah.
episode. And a nice,
Yeah.
chill, sweet, short episode. We're all busy, so let's just do a little baby
Do you guys
We're
think we
also
can make
both
this
very
episode
tra-
longer than
like-
Driveway Dolls?
Let's try. I mean, we're halfway there, so we could if we really wanted to.
I mean,
so,
this we're gonna propel to like 3 hours once we start talking about clutch powers properly.
yeah. I mean, and also
yeah.
just like I'm glad.
That's why I didn't want to talk about Invincible because like we're just gonna
Here's
Yeah.
the thing.
we're just gonna like go.
Here's the thing, though. I'm as much as I did not care for this movie. I'm glad you did recommend this because after Ava and Apocalypse Now, I've been dumped with so much trauma and depression that I desperately needed like the opposite of those. So like, thank you for giving me the opposite of that because I was like, if I had to sit through
I took a
another,
fucking yeah. Let me share that screenshot that I took of like my all far off films recommendation list. There's just like Hearts of Darkness and Clutch Powers like right next to each other.
yeah, yeah, this was the much needed palate cleanser I needed because I was like, damn, is no one gonna recommend something like light,
mean,
like
it's
a
a pretty
comedy
dark
or something? What, Clutch Powers?
Yeah, I
I
mean-
guess so. If you think about
He
it.
said that he took the Clutch Powers' dad's spark or whatever. What was it? The
What
is
did that
he
even
says?
mean? Like, I don't. They kept
It just
saying
means
that,
that
but
he
I didn't
killed
know
him. It's a
what they were
PG way
talking
of saying he
about.
killed him.
Like, did that mean the soul? Like, did they take his soul away or something? Like, this is like
No,
like
it just means that,
Yu-Gi-Oh or some
that he
shit.
killed him, but they can't say he killed him because that's too dark. So they just said like
How do you even-
he took his spark away.
No. But like, how do you kill someone in this universe if like skeletons exist? Like, if skeletons can
Well,
like
he
exist as
raised
people
them from the dead, Timmy.
Okay, if you
That's
say
the point
so.
of them. They're the undead.
Yeah, this is I'm sorry. This is very deep. This is too deep for me. My IQ isn't high
Exactly.
enough to understand this movie. This required more. This is more complex than End of Ava and Apocalypse Now combined. So I just could not fathom the epicness of Clutch Powers. And I was also like really confused because like the first like 20 to 30 minutes I was like, oh, we're in space, like this is a space prison, gotcha, whatever. But then we're just in Middle Earth and I was just like, wait, what? Like, did I
They
skip
went to the
something?
Middle Earth
Like,
planet. They went to
Yeah.
what was it? What was it called? What was the planet called?
I wouldn't know. I don't know.
Ashlar. That's the name of the planet. But they
Okay.
were going there from the prison.
I don't know how.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Anyways, We should probably do some explaining of what clutch powers is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
you give, like,
explain the
the
plot if you
lore
want. Yeah, give us the lore.
So pretty much, okay, Clutch Powers is a movie. It is the first ever Lego movie, okay? Without this, the Lego movie wouldn't exist without Clutch Powers.
I would
okay?
argue the Lego movie.
There would be no Emmett
Okay.
without Clutch Powers, okay? Clutch Powers is the original master builder,
Yeah.
okay? So, anyways, so this movie is about Clutch Powers and his struggles to work with a team after being so jaded and grisly after the death of his father and wanting to do everything by himself, okay? So basically it follows him and this new mission that he's sent on to help this prince defeat this dark lord of this mystical land. And yeah, and Clutch Powers is a very impactful character, and he has had appearances in multiple Lego properties, okay?
By multiple, you
he's
mean one
in
show.
this.
You mean one show and like one movie,
That's
right?
still multiple
No.
Lego properties.
He shows up in
Ninjago.
the Ninjago TV show. Okay, so Clutch Powers' mark spans over multiple Lego sets and universes, and he is also in the Lego Movie 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clutch Powers.
That's 3
like,
Lego properties.
He is.
So he's in 2 Lego properties, is what
is-
you're saying. I wouldn't consider 2.
No, he's in 3.
What was the third one again? Sorry.
Clutch Powers.
Oh, okay.
is a Lego property of itself.
Okay, all right.
And honestly, as much as I can't like pull up this facade forever, there are actually little bits that I do actually kind of like about this movie. Like no joke.
Oh, please,
Like,
yeah,
I
please
mean-
tell us, because I liked
Do tell.
0 things about this movie. I did not like a single thing about the film, so please do tell.
Like the nostalgia factor is a lot to me.
Definitely.
I actually think
Okay,
like,
well,
yeah, like Clutch Powers is very fun. I like the character and the memes surrounding him. It makes this a very like watchable movie. But also like I like that a lot of the sets in this movie are like actual real Lego sets.
I wonder why.
I mean,
like-
you say that, but they didn't bother to like make like Lego trees or Lego leaves or like Lego lava, you know. So like they didn't fully commit to
No,
that
of course
either.
Yeah,
way.
that didn't
But,
have,
like,
they don't
of
have
course
that in the
not.
sets.
What do you mean?
I mean, I
Of
guess
course
have
not.
trees,
They
but,
like they did that. They did that in the Lego movie, where like they made everything Lego, regardless if it was practical or not. So like, and I get it's not fair
Well,
to
plus-
compare like this like movie that was made for $20 compared to like an actual like big budget animated movie, but still, it's like
Well-
they went the lengths to make everything else Lego. Like I don't know why they
Well,
couldn't make
Clutch
these things
Powers
Lego
was,
as well.
was kind of paving the road. It was because it was the original Lego film. They didn't.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
exactly.
Avatar. Like they didn't even know if that stuff was possible. If they could like make like Lego water
also-
move. Like the technology
You know
just
what?
wasn't there at that
I
point.
think it's also trying to capture the essence of like the Lego games, like those Lego Batman games and stuff, where they're like combining
yeah.
like the Lego and like the like CG
My friend,
backgrounds and stuff.
My friend Kit, who I saw this with, who we watched it together, he had a very interesting theory that maybe this was actually because he pointed out that a lot of the framing of the film is like a cutscene, and he was like, "Do you reckon that this was actually like made originally to be a game and then it was converted into a film? Like they."
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I was like,
I would.
that
I would
is
be
actually
shocked.
like not too bad of a theory. Like I could actually see that happening.
The Lego Clutch Powers game would actually go so hard.
Yeah.
Though. Like.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like compared to this though, like the Lego games are actually like fun, you know? Like Lego Star Wars is
Lego
such a
Star Wars
fun
slaps.
game. Yeah, it slaps hard, you know?
But like you know how there's like a charm to like how those Lego games look?
Yeah.
Like that same charm like leaks into
No,
this
but like
movie
I
for
feel
me,
like what makes the Lego
Like
Star Wars games fun is that one that the none of the characters can speak, so they have to use like a lot of like body like physical comedy and stuff like that. So like when they like speak, they're like like they like it's there's a specific charm to the Lego Star Wars games that's not in this because everyone speaks and everyone has just the stupidest accents in the world. It's just like, wow, this is like this.
You tell me you
What I
didn't
liked
like
about
Peg Morin's accent, Australian
no,
accent.
not at all. I didn't like anyone's like the guy, the German guy. I forgot his
I
name.
don't think the voice acting is actually
The,
that bad.
German-
Bernie von Beam. You tell me
Yeah,
you didn't
like-
like that accent?
Yeah.
he kept breaking out of his German accent like every like 10 minutes, and I was so annoyed by that. I was
Well,
just like,
also
what the
he also voices Artie Fole as well,
who?
the scientist at the beginning of the movie when they go into
Oh.
when they go in to see the big boss, the what's his name, the Cledge Paywall, and he's like, look,
Paywall.
our scientist Artie Fole has constructed all this technology for you to aid you on your quest to see what's happening at the
Okay.
prison planet.
Yeah, you said Artie Full as if you expected me to know who that was. I don't.
Well,
yeah,
you should. Luca, did you watch
I-
the short? Because I watched this DVD of this. Did you watch this? It came with a short film called Artie's Bad Hair Day or something. Did you watch that?
I didn't watch it, but I have seen it before. I've seen Artie's Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, please
Banger.
enlighten me on what happens in Artie's bad hair. Is this like is this like one
It's
of the
just
Wallace
a
and
DVD
Gromit
short
shorts?
film of kind of Artie just having a bad hair day, you know.
Sure. I
Yeah, it's
I gotta
it's pretty deep.
read
It's
I
pretty
gotta
deep.
read you guys this. This is from the Wikipedia page of Lego: The Adventures of Clutch Powers. It says the film
yeah?
received positive reviews for the action and humor, although the consumerism was criticized. You know, Lego, as in the thing that the whole movie's entirely based on. I just
Yeah,
think
I
that
mean,
was
it's not
really
like all
funny,
the
and I had to bring that up.
literally all of the
If
all of the
we're-
vehicles were currently available sets that they were building, or that they had on sale.
No, yeah, but like as I was saying on that, like I did like how they were based off real Lego sets. Like there's like the Lego City sets there, and there's like the Lego.
Mom, we gotta buy the
Miner,
Clutch
whatever
Powers
the-
Yeah,
set.
but they
Clutch
were
Powers
so
told me to.
horribly animated. They were all
Like-
so horribly animated. Like when they were like wide shot.
They were animated exactly the same as
Yeah.
the Lego animated.
No, they
games.
weren't.
Like,
Like,
There's
when they,
no
like,
difference.
when they had like when they
I
had,
actually,
when they had,
when I went into this, I was actually surprised because I thought the animation would be more shit.
Yeah.
Like,
was
I
more
genuinely thought it would be worse.
no, because here's the thing. Like, so when Cole and Matthias and I were watching this together, like the opening like action scene, I guess if you want to call it, like,
it's like
with
Indiana
him and the
Jones.
rock. Yeah, with the rock troll or ogre
Oh, yeah,
or
it's so
whatever.
dope. It's actually probably better than Indiana.
I was
Jones.
like-
It's
I
not
was
the
like-
Rock, it's the Crystal King.
Whatever. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I get the animation. When I looked at the animation at first, I was like, this isn't as bad as I was expecting. I mean, it's still not like something
Yeah,
I
it's
consider
pretty
good,
good.
but it wasn't as bad as I
For
was
like
expecting. But
2010,
then, like,
that's alright, especially for
Yeah,
like
but
a
then when-
straight to DVD.
Especially when Avatar came out the year
Yeah.
before.
well, let's not compare this masterpiece to something shitty like Avatar. All right, like let's keep our
do not push
expectations
my
in
buttons,
check.
Timmy. Do not push my
Yeah.
buttons.
But then when they went to the Lego City and like they did this song and dance number and they were like these huge
Oh,
wide
that's so
wide
Yeah.
shots.
That bit when Clutch Powers is
He's driving, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
No, but
And he
it's like
waves,
the
he waves
animation-
to the helicopter.
The animation
oh, man.
took like
Yeah.
And he's in like
the
his
anim-
he's in like his like
Oh,
Maserati or
dude.
whatever the hell that car was.
the animation took a nosedive. I was like, oh
And
god,
it's like
never mind. I take back what
Lego
I said
City's
about
just like this
the-
one island where they've converted like they've got like a big square space for like Lego City headquarters where the Cledge Playwell is located.
Jesus. And why did Clutch Powers have a Nazi insignia on his arm? Like, can you explain to
Oh
me
yeah,
that?
did you notice
Like,
that too?
How could you not? It was
Yeah.
impossible not to notice.
Yeah, my
Like,
friend and I were watching and was like,
You know,
and it was
Clutch
just
Powers
like,
did have a problematic era, but
we were like, what the fuck is that red thing on his shirt? Is it like because it looked like a Nazi armband,
it was just
but
a
it was just said it
it was just
just
a
said
Lego
Lego.
logo.
It's like, why did they? I was like,
Yeah.
did that never come up in like any like I guess maybe they didn't do QA testing for this movie, but like you don't think anyone
You think
working
they-
on this thought maybe like, oh, that probably looks like a Nazi armband. We should maybe like get rid of that. Or maybe it was
Why
just
is
like
it
too
just
late at
Clutch?
that point. Like their servers had like such little memory that they're like, oh, we've already rendered it. We'd have to just like it would take longer, so we'll just keep it in. Like no one will notice.
They were just very passionate about the Nazi insignia on his
No.
on his right arm. They were just very passionate. But yeah, which like
I like
it
the bit
doesn't
where
make
the
sense. Like, because why is it
the
just
troll
Clutch
said
Powers
it,
that had?
about the I like the bit where the troll said it's going to be a maze about the hedge
Okay.
in his in the kingdom of Ashlar.
What? Never
Do you know
mind.
what I'm
I was
referencing,
just
Ryan?
gonna. No, I don't, and I don't
Do you
care.
remember the one
I was
episode
just.
of Community where the guy with the trampoline and the hedge maze turned out to be a
Oh,
Nazi?
okay. Sorry. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I thought we were still. I thought you were referencing something from Clutch Powers, and I didn't care.
No,
But then
no.
you said Community. Then you said Community. I was like, oh wait, no, I like that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a funny point. I'm glad you brought that up. I was just gonna say, like, why is it just Clutch that has the Nazi brand on his arm? Like, why doesn't anyone else have the Nazi like insignia on their right arm? Is it just
'Cause
me?
he's a
Like, why
higher
was
up.
it like? he's an SS officer. He's that he
Yeah.
has that high
Clutch
rank.
Powers has respect.
Where do you guys think that Brick Masterson was on January 6, 2021?
Was he the
He's the
strong
American guy. The strong guy.
The
yeah.
American guy? Yeah. Probably they're defending the rioters on January 6th. He
probably
seems like
cheering-
that
he's
kind of
probably
guy.
He's probably joining the rioters.
Nah, I have faith in Masterson.
No,
He
he's
doesn't
a, he's
seem
a
like
proud
that kinda
American
guy.
patriot. He would know that the election was stolen.
What I'm confused about is that they make him this like, oh, I'm the Southern American guy, but I was like, but we already have an American like on the team. So like, why did they add it? I guess being a Southern
Well, he's a
American is
Southern
different from
American.
being a. Yeah, that's somehow different from being a regular American. I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. I guess
mean,
I don't
yeah.
like. And for the longest time, I thought that was like Joe DiMaggio, like Jake from Adventure Time. I thought that was him for a second, but then like the more I heard his voice, I was like, wait, that doesn't sound like Joe DiMaggio. So I'm gonna, or was it John? Hold on, I keep misremembering if it's John or Joe. Hold on, you guys can talk about something else.
No, it was Roger Rose voices.
Yeah,
Brick
but like
Masterson.
when Clutch Powers shows up like in Ninjago,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that shit makes me cry, dude.
Oh, it's
Like,
John. Okay, never mind. It's John DiMaggio. Anyway, yeah, I didn't. Wait, what did you cry at? Sorry, I just didn't.
Clutch Powers.
When Clutch Powers shows up in Ninjago,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that it really made me cry. Yeah, he's a very like important figure in my childhood.
He inspired you.
I'm just so annoyed.
Figure.
I'm just so
is
annoyed
this
that
me?
you gave.
The oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sent
I'm
this to
just
me
so
over
annoyed-
Instagram.
He's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this meme actually like, and look how his car is so cool as well.
It's a funny meme. I'm glad. I've never seen this before in my life, so I'm glad you. Oh,
Yeah, because
And
you
his-
don't get it because you didn't know who Clutch Powers
Yeah,
was
I didn't-
from child.
I didn't
Oh
know
my god,
who
and
Clutch Powers
his
was
number
to
plate
begin
as
with.
well. He's on his
His-
on
it
his
says
car says
Clutch.
clutch.
Yeah. So.
And it's like Clutch, like a car has a clutch.
Oh,
my
And
that
it
is
has
genius.
The layers of this film.
I
I
think it's hilarious that it has both the Lego brand and instead of a sun, it's just like a random person's head with like beams emitting out of it. I just that
Yeah, it's that's a representation to say how Clutch Powers is like a god.
Yeah.
oh
Like Clutch Powers, you know how everyone like throfts over like Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
Like Clutch Powers is like my Ryan Gosling. Like he's the Lego Ryan Gosling.
Can I just say that,
you know?
like,
Clutch
I'm
Powers
slightly
is literally me.
Can I just say that I'm slightly
Like-
annoyed that like you gave me fresh shit for like thirsting over Misato and Ritsuko and all the characters from Ava, but like you're doing the same
Oh,
thing for
no.
Clutch
No, no,
Powers,
no.
and it's like
That is
That is
very
ver-
different, and also I'm not thirsting
you
over
clearly
him.
are. Like I can, that's what's happening.
I'm saying that I relate to him, you know, like Clutch Powers, like he's cool, he's a cool guy. Like that's very different
Yeah.
to like I want an anime body pillow and
Yeah,
I want to fuck
want
this character from
Whoa,
this TV
whoa,
show.
whoa.
Luke is not saying like I want Clutch Powers to step on me or some shit like deviant shit like that.
Yeah, no.
I just want to say that, like, my love for Misato and Ritsuko, that is purely out of respect and passion, okay? I never...
You were saying how you were getting excited about a body pillow of them.
Yeah.
earlier.
Wouldn't. Like, would you want...
What do you mean?
Who
A
wouldn't?
normal person
yeah.
wouldn't.
I don't see anything wrong
You
with
wouldn't
what I'm
call
saying
a
right now.
deviance. You are deviance.
Yeah. You guys are, because, like,
Leo,
you guys are
you should
giving
be
the same
ashamed of
level of
yourself
love and
for
admiration.
encouraging this deviancy. I expect better of you, sir.
I consider it cultural. I consider myself a cultural connoisseur, a cultured connoisseur. That's it. Yeah. So it's not deviancy. It's just cultured admiration.
Clutch Powers
That's
was
it.
like the dad I never had. Let's say it like
Oh
that.
my god. Damn, that movie.
This-
That's true. I have a dad. He's in the next room right now. He's probably listening to me right now, and I can say he was the Clutch Powers was the better dad.
I wish
Oh, hi.
Misato was my mom.
Nothing.
Did you guys like
no,
the
don't-
skeleton characters? I thought
Don't
they were
worry.
pretty
It's
good.
don't worry. It's fine. It's no, I didn't say that. Okay, see you. Good night. Oh,
What?
sorry, my dad was just speaking to me for a second.
Jules' dad is tuning
Oh, okay,
out.
yeah.
Jules is like, wait, what did you say about Clutch Powers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry, those Clutch Powers. Shit
So
talk going
okay, can you explain to me the plot of the second half of this? Because like the longest time I was so confused. I guess I was just
on.
not
I love
smart
how
enough
much
to
detail
understand
the
like.
Wikipedia plot
but-
summary has. It's like, let's count how many
Yeah,
paragraphs.
can I just
1,
say, like-
2, 3,
so good.
4, 5,
It's so good.
6, 7
Like, this is-
paragraphs.
This, yeah, this plot
And they're all at
synopsis on
least
the
like
Wikipedia
eight,
page is
they're all
more.
at least
not
8
even-
lines,
And then there's
6 lines.
even more on the Brickpedia information about him. Like the Brickpedia like goes into information about all of his outfits and stuff like that, and like
His Nazi
every
armband.
like,
Yeah, like,
it's
This,
so
the
funny.
plot description of the Wikipedia of Lego the Clutch Powers is longer than the one in Clockwork Orange. I don't even know how that's possible, but I guess.
I wonder if,
One clearly just has more.
I wonder if it's
depth
longer than the
Yeah,
one for
one has-
Fellowship of the Ring. Let me just
substance.
check how many paragraphs the Fellowship of the Ring one is.
If we're
7
reading
paragraphs.
stuff off the internet about Clutch Powers,
1, 2,
Timmy actually directed
3,
me to this, but
4, 5,
some
6.
of the
There's
most
more
amazing things
paragraphs
that you'll
on the
ever find.
Fellowship of the Ring on the Clutch Powers summary than the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring one.
Exactly. Like, why is this so detailed?
That's so
It's so
funny.
detailed, but like barely. I don't
yeah,
remember
sorry,
like
Luke, I
half
interrupted.
the things that happen in this movie. Yeah, please. Yeah, continue.
It's fine. I just wanted to read to everyone one of the best things ever on the internet. Okay.
Oh yes, please.
Okay. This is a review from Tom MacDonald a year ago.
Okay.
Okay. And 73 other people found this review helpful, okay? 73. That's a
Oh,
lot
is this
for
like
the Clutch
what
Powers
site is
fan
this? Is
base.
this like Google
Okay.
reviews or like comments?
Yeah,
on
I
media?
think this is
This
from
is
Google
Google
reviews.
reviews?
This
Yeah.
is Google
Alright.
reviews. Okay, let's read this. 5 stars. Wow. I mean, I've watched this film so many times now, and each and every
Oh,
time
I saw this review
the
as well.
absolute chat of a man, Clutch Powers, with those pearly whites sneaking through his perfect plastic grin. That's overwhelming. That overwhelming, sexy head of hair, and best of all, that can-do attitude never fails to get me rock hard within minutes. I've never considered myself to be gay, but man, after seeing this godlike creature in a male form, it would be a sin to not want to dig into that brick built body. He's defo packing down there. Got a 4x12 brick his in his clean as blue pants, bro. I'd love to strip him down. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I really enjoy the film. I did the first time I ever watched it, and the 786th time too. Would recommend 5 stars. Thank you, Tom MacDonald, for that absolute amazing piece of media. Yeah, I want to hang that on my wall.
You should get that printed in like a
Tom MacDonald.
in like a frame.
Yeah. If I was ever a huge YouTuber, I would contact Tom MacDonald and make that on a shirt.
Actually, we can just do that now. We can just make Far Off Films merch.
Merch, yeah, and it's just a T-shirt of that Google review. I would.
There's Clutch Powers merch. I wonder if there's Clutch Powers merch. Honestly,
if there isn't, if this
I'm also doing
if this podcast hits 1,000 subscribers or something like that, and we want to launch merch like that, I'd be happy to get that started.
So. And we launch
merch. Yeah, there's guys. Did you see the bit where Clutch Powers supported pronouns as well? He's just such a cool guy.
Yeah, when you're gonna need to refresh my memory on that, because when you put that in your review, I had no clue what you were talking about.
Okay, so there's a bit in the movie where they're
oh, you just saw it as well.
They're like, who are we looking for? He who?
Oh yeah,
and then Clutch Powers was like,
him. Me and my friend couldn't stop laughing at that bit.
Moment.
My friend's pronouns on Discord now are he, him.
I don't remember this at all. This is like I said, it's just
you guys missed out. Yeah. There's so many iconic
I remember
and those skeleton characters as well are so funny.
Bones, and what's the other one's name?
Skelly
and Bones.
And Bones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Yeah, Skelly. Yeah, that's it.
They're the only two henchmen in Malik the Malign's castle, which by the way just kind of seems to be a kind of very miserable existence because he kind of just does nothing. It's he gets out of prison, and he just kind of goes home and just does nothing. He just kind of sits there in his big old castle that's falling apart and stuff. And he just has 2 guys that he absolutely hates. So it's damn, you might as well go back to prison at that point. It just seems absolutely miserable.
Yeah,
and we literally can't hate Clutch Powers because it's literally Far Off Films. It's us.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I just don't care.
Did you guys hear about the theory about how Clutch Powers is maybe Cole Bucket from
yeah.
uncle?
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I think I'm slowly.
There's some crazy lore.
I think I'm slowly realizing now, what it feels like from people on the opposite end every time I recommend shitpost movies like this. I feel like
thanks.
Now you
know.
I never fully understood what that was like until I saw this movie, and I was like, oh, this is what it feels like. Now I'm the punk.
That's the whole reason I recommended Bone Alone, back when, was feel I'm just gonna do this once just so Timmy knows how it feels.
Every time I recommend it purposely.
Except Clutch Powers is not nearly as shit as
obviously this is
some of the stuff.
Yeah,
this
is
100 times better.
Clutch Powers than Belladonna of Sadness, unironically.
Let's play the game of what would you rather watch Clutch Powers over than X Far Off Films?
Okay, let me.
I would rather watch Clutch Powers over Inception.
Yeah, honestly,
I don't think
full transparency.
Honestly, I don't disagree with that at all.
Yeah.
I would rather watch Clutch Powers than Super.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, any day.
Any
day. Clutch Powers over Super.
Southland Tales, Tales from Earthsea.
Oh yeah, it's way better than Southland Tales.
Tales from Earthsea. I would rather watch Clutch Powers.
Oh yeah, Clear's Tales from Earthsea.
I would honestly rather watch Clutch Powers again than either the 4th or 5th Indiana Jones movie.
Definitely. Because they're low key.
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
they're
definitely.
just Clutch Powers ripoffs.
Night to Remember. I would rather watch.
Yeah, they literally are.
I would honestly
Night to
rather watch
Remember's
Clutch
better
Powers.
than Clutch Powers.
I would honestly rather watch. So okay, anything that I've given a 5 or lower, with the exception of the Pirates movies, I would rather watch Clutch Powers over any of those movies again.
Yeah, honestly, Clutch Powers in like my far off films ranking is kind of like the middle ground between like an actually kind of like what one I'd never watch again or one I'd actually like to watch again. Like My Own Private Idaho is like one above Clutch Powers.
It's the gatekeeper.
Yeah, it's kind of like the in between of like actually bad and like not too bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it, but I'm glad you did because I also agree. I would probably sooner rather watch Clutch Powers over My Own Private Idaho like ever
No,
again.
I put My Own Private Idaho is one above Clutch Powers in my ranking.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't. Yeah, I didn't care for it whatsoever.
I'd probably watch Clutch Powers over My Own Private Idaho.
Yeah.
Actually, well, I'd rather watch
You know
Clutch
what?
Powers.
I would also rather watch Clutch Powers over RRR again. If someone was in a room
I
and they were
wouldn't
like,
go that.
would you want to get stoned and watch RRR or Clutch Powers? I would say Clutch Powers.
Okay, for that specific reason, then yeah,
Well,
Clutch
they
Powers
act
is
like
more
two
of a...
legends cannot coexist.
Yeah.
True.
I would
Okay.
rather watch Clutch
Yeah.
Powers over I Am Love... No, just kidding. I just lying about that, yeah.
I would rather
There's
watch.
some things you can't
I would rather watch
There's
Clutch
something-
Powers than The Climb, some other things.
Would you say you'd rather watch Clutch Powers over Belladonna of Sadness? I think that is blasphemy. I would not agree. I mean, well, okay.
I would.
I would.
Yeah, I would.
I would.
If I just wanted
in a
pure
heartbeat. That
I would-
Clutch
in terms
Powers,
of
if
pure-
we're being unironic here, is 100% better than Belladonna of Sadness.
Oh, okay.
Like, no
well,
joke.
let's not go that. Let's not go that far.
I will go that far. Fuck Belladonna of Sadness.
You guys really did not like Belladonna of Sadness at all.
Yeah, it's terrible.
No.
I liked it, but I'd rather watch Clutch Powers over.
Would you rather watch Clutch Powers over A Silent Voice?
Yeah, probably.
What about Your Name
I
and
don't know,
Weathering with
maybe.
You? Would you rather watch Would you rather watch Your Name? Would you rather watch Clutch Powers over Your Name and Weathering with You?
No, Weathering with You. I'd rather watch Weathering with You.
Okay.
Ooh, you'd have to get me in the right mood.
Yeah, it depends what
Like,
mood I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like it's all about context as well. Like if I just wanted like some shitty like if me and my friends had a couple like drinks or whatever, and we just really wanted to like laugh at like a quick movie, then yeah, like Clutch Powers, it's where it's at. But like if I wanted to like be genuinely like entertained and engaged and watch like an actual movie, then yeah, I would rather watch Your Name. But like it's all about the context. It's like different situations call for different types of movies, you know? Like I wouldn't like willingly want to watch, say, like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but I remember like after my friend and I had a couple of drinks, we were like, let's watch Forgetting Sarah
Forgetting
Marshall.
Sarah Marshall
Yeah.
is such a good movie.
It's
I'm gonna post another screenshot that goes just as hard as the other one. You guys are definitely not gonna agree with this, but
oh fuck you. No.
Fuck you. No. No.
for context, I've edited my
No,
ranking and
no,
I
no.
put Clutch Powers above Raiders of the
No,
Lost
Yeah.
Ark.
No.
I mean Raiders of the Lost Ark had to exist to inspire the intro of Clutch Powers, so I do respect it, but I think Clutch Powers just does it way better.
You're wrong.
Okay. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. We have to remain calm and reasonable.
Do you guys have more to say? Because quite frankly, I've already run out of things to say about Clutch Powers. So if you guys have more things to say, just go hog wild, I guess.
Well, you didn't like the kind of like the final battle sequence between like the army of Ashlar, the King Varys's armies, and Malik the Malign's undead army.
Not really. The whole
and then
time I was thinking like
he actually almost hypnotizes Clutch Powers and like, but then King.
Oh, and also
Yes.
it felt like that last
Oh, no, you go
battle
ahead.
was trying to be both Return of the King and Army of Darkness at the same time, but it didn't do either very well.
Oh yeah, definite both of those
Yeah.
vibes. That's why it's
Yeah,
really good.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and there's like that little like
Army of Darkness
like-
final battle is just
like
low key.
Viking
Clutch
guy.
Powers. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy's super cool. I like
Wait,
him.
I liked when Malik the Malign like
little
just straight up
Viking
like
guy.
threw that one guy like just across like the
Yeah.
country basically,
Are
and
you talking
somehow
about
he
the
didn't die.
ogre or
He just
troll or whatever?
yeah the troll
Yeah,
Hogarth
Hogarth.
yeah who
Hodor.
inspired Hodor
He's pretty
in
cool.
Yeah,
Game of
he
Thrones.
inspired. I don't think that's true, but I'll take your word.
Yeah,
for it.
lots of inspiration taken from Clutch Powers by like media.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed because I was really hoping this would
You know,
be
this
like
is
a
why like
barnyard level
Uncharted
film.
4 like took so long to make compared to the first 3 games because they were just
Oh,
like
because it.
fuck, how do we beat like Clutch Powers? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
this movie's kind of done it all. Like
I was really
that's why
hoping
that's why
this
the
would be
original
like
lady who was working on it left and they had to get like
Amy Hennig.
Neil Druckmann to work on it.
Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole time I was like, man, I was really hoping this would be like a barnyard level film, but it was so insanely boring. Like I was just
Barnyard
like,
is
man,
a-
I'm not.
It was so insanely better.
Barnyard.
Yeah.
There's no
Like,
such thing
yeah,
as
it
a
really
barnyard level
was.
film. Barnyard
There
is a
is
Clutch
such thing.
Powers level film.
No.
Ooh. Ooh. Reversing the table.
Reverse card.
If there was
Looks like
Yeah.
the table
If there was
an
turned Timothy.
an episode that like ruined our friendship, I think this would be the closest thing to that. That made me more.
I think I still firmly like no joke. Like they would not be a Lego movie without Clutch.
No,
Powers.
I don't
There
agree.
would
I don't.
So you have to.
I
you
don't
have
agree
to,
with this at
You
all.
have
No,
to.
I don't.
You have to agree. You have to respect.
I feel like it would be
But-
more
but-
like if there was
Like-
not. When did Ninjago start? When did Ninjago start airing?
Like 2014, I think,
Oh,
or
then-
maybe.
Never mind then.
No.
Well,
Like way
no,
before
2011.
that, I think,
Sorry,
right?
2011. Yeah, 2011 is when
Yeah,
it
like
started.
2011. or
Oh, so this was
something.
actually predated Ninjago. I thought Ninjago like was in like season 3 at this time or season 2.
No.
Oh, wow.
No, it
Okay,
was like
then.
it was near Ninjago.
Okay, then I guess I guess because I was gonna say it would probably be Ninjago that caused the Lego Movie to like actually like happen. But I guess Clutch Powers made it happen.
Yeah, Clutch Powers. Like if Lord and Miller didn't see this and got like influenced and everything.
See, I don't
like-
agree with this
yeah.
at all because it's like because this movie wasn't even impactful enough to like get its. This wasn't even like successful enough to even get its own 2 sequels that it promised to like release, you know, because this was supposed to be like the first of a trilogy. It didn't even deliver on that. So how the fuck does this impact the Lego Movie if it doesn't even impact its own sequels? Like, riddle me that, bitch.
Okay, well, it's still one of the best Lego movies.
Yeah.
It's better than the Lego Movie 2.
Definitely.
It's
I haven't even
Yeah.
seen the Lego Movie 2, and I don't even believe that. Like, I just don't.
I mean, like Clutch Powers is in the Lego Movie 2, so thankfully, like, there's that.
Well,
But
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if it's better than the Lego Batman movie, but it's like I feel like all of the Lego movies. Cause I watched for some reason I just watched a bit of the Lego Ninjago movie this morning right after I finished watching Robert Bresson's Mouchette.
Oh, that one's really
Yeah,
bad. That
no.
one was really bad.
That was
I
insanely
watched the first
boring.
20 minutes of the Lego Ninjago movie. That shit slapped. It was awesome. Lord.
Okay, which one? Like the OG, like first Ninjago
No, the
movie, or like the
I love that. And spin. And then he jump
And then
back,
we jump
go
back
again.
in again.
Ninjago,
Ninjago. Oh, so good. So
I hate-
good. Like no joke. That shit.
Yeah.
I hate this entire.
I have that
description.
in my
I hate-
playlist called like essential tunes.
I can't wait to blast that.
Oh yeah, when I come to South Africa, it's just gonna be like on the way back from the airport, we just blasting that shit in the car.
Hell
Lego
yeah.
Batman movie is the best Lego movie. Can I just say that that movie actually like fucking slaps.
That's
I love that movie.
Better than the
That's
Lego movie.
controversial,
besides
but I
that-
can low key get
besides
behind
that.
that.
The Lego Batman movie is like
Okay,
an
do you
actual...
guys want to move into questions? Because
I already had...
that was actually one of my questions.
Okay, yeah, I already had
Yeah.
nothing. I already stopped saying things about the movie a while ago, so yeah, sure.
Yeah. Should we do like a?
Okay, but like, did you not like Clutch Powers as a character, like his personality?
No,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
didn't
like
like-
anything about him. The whole time I was just like, I can't believe that I'm not allowed to like Misato and Ritsuko, but I'm supposed to like this character. Like, no, I was
don't
very
like how I'm
upset, and I
supposed
did
to-
not like
I
anything.
don't like how I'm supposed to
You're
like
allowed to
Belladonna
like
of
the
Sadness, but I'm
characters,
not allowed to like Clutch Powers. Like, be real. Like, Clutch Powers is way better.
I guess that's fair. I can't argue with that.
I guess
Yeah,
you know what it's like to me.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the pain that you can get when bad movies are recommended.
Yeah.
I mean,
so don't test.
Don't-
it's not
yeah,
like
do
I'm
not
not
test
feel.
us
It's
anymore.
not. It's not like I.
We will
it's not like I'm
recommend
not
like a
feel.
Clutch Powers 2 when that inevitably comes out, which it will.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it definitely
I
will.
still believe.
I'll make it happen.
I will say.
Clutch Powers.
I
I
will
want
say
to
that if
believe.
this is. I will say
Yeah.
if this is a tool you guys are using to get me to stop recommending bad movies, this will backfire you. If anything, this is just motivating me to
Oh,
recommend more
shit.
shitty movies because I haven't done enough of
Oh,
that.
no, we-
Because you also have to.
Our
Because you also have to keep
psychological
in mind
warfare
that like.
didn't work. It's only
No,
incensed
yeah.
him.
Yeah, you only incentivized me to
thing
fight
is, like,
back. Yeah.
like as much as like ironic and for the bit I can be,
I actually like it.
like obviously this movie is
Bad.
like not the best movie ever.
What?
But I still actually do like
Yeah,
it.
same.
Like no joke, I still actually do
I watched this
kinda
movie
like
when
it.
I was like in
Very nostalgic
in
to me.
primary
It's like
school.
the first Pokemon
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, it just holds a place in my heart, you know. And it's like
people.
sometimes there's stuff that like from the past that doesn't like.
It's
like
not
you
good.
watch it again and you're like,
It's like, yeah, this is kind of ass.
But
It's like,
like,
this one.
but Clutch Powers is
Yeah.
different. It's different.
I'm glad you mentioned
He's
the
always
Pokemon
been
movie.
special.
And with
He's
that-
always been cool.
I'm glad you mentioned.
He's always been
I'm glad you
amazing.
mentioned the Pokemon movie because, like, when I was watching this with the boys, I was just like, why couldn't Luca just recommended the Pokemon movie instead? That's a different nostalgia movie that I actually could have gotten behind. You know, if you recommended
your
like
nostalgia's
Pokemon
different
the
from our
first movie,
nostalgia.
not really. We just
Well-
talked about how we all liked Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that stuff.
No.
It's not that
Oh,
different.
I didn't like Pokemon, but I like Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, then that can be the nostalgia thing that you recommend
Yeah.
to me, and then me and you can like gush about that, and then Jules can be left
honestly,
out.
after this, I'm gonna recommend like because I have like a list
And
of
then
like
me and Timmy can recommend
shitty
like the
movies that
Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
I actually do kind of want. I thought about that. I was like, should I recommend one of like the Yu-Gi-Oh movies or something? Like,
I would actually be
I
down
do
to talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh
because
movie.
I do genuinely want to talk about like at least the first two Pokemon movies. So Pokemon the first movie and then Pokemon 2000. I genuinely want to talk about those at some point. And
Well, yeah, Lugia used to be my favorite Pokemon because of that movie.
and
so.
the Pokemon movie, I forgot what it was called, but it was the one with Celebi, I think that Pokemon was called. It was the one where the villain like catches Pokemon with like dark balls or some shit, and so it's like
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Tyranitar,
Pokemon.
it's Tyranitar, but he's evil.
Well, there's also the one with Entei with that sick ass Charizard like scene in the beginning. Do you remember
was that also in the Celebi movie? I don't remember that one as much as the
No,
other two.
that was the third movie, Pokemon the movie 3.
Wait, Celebi wasn't the? I thought Celebi was the third. Celebi was the fourth movie.
No, Entei's
Entei's
the
the
third
third.
one. Yeah, Celebi's the
Okay,
fourth
I've never
one.
seen the Entei
Yeah.
movie then, so because that doesn't ring a bell as
What?
much. Did you watch the Lucario and Mew one? I saw that like 3 times. I think that one was awesome.
Nah, I didn't watch
Damn.
that. I didn't watch that.
Well. Anyway, 1 or 10 out of 10, I guess. It's one of those. Doesn't matter.
Clutch Powers, I love you.
Yeah.
Special place in my heart. 10 out of 10. 10 out of
Yeah.
10.
10 out of 10. I guess if I had to do it actually, like seriously, probably a good 5. Right in the middle. Good film. Not the best, but good. Actually, no. What am I talking about? Masterpiece.
do you
Masterpiece.
mean?
10 out of 10. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, you could have. You scared me for a second, Jules. Don't play it. April Fools was 7 days ago. God damn.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
time
now
zones.
I know. Okay, I feel like I should also mention one other thing. When I'm recommending like shitty movies, like it's not like I'm not suffering. I'm suffering with you guys, but I thought there was this like sense of
This is
solidarity
hilarious.
that we can have with these shitty movies. But like this one was just like I'm the only one that's not having fun, and I feel left out. So because
You're the only one that's up here because I mean
It's just
I don't
because
know why you want to put yourself through the pain. I think that's the point of it. So I was like, okay, I will put you just, and also I didn't know. I thought you also were gonna know about clutch powers.
It's only
I
people
thought
who
more people knew about.
it's only
Clutch
people who
powers.
live near the Pacific Ocean, Luca, that know about clutch powers. It seems in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, Jules and I discovered that we have very similar nostalgia factors just because of our countries are so similar.
Uh-huh.
Like we both have this thing called paddle pop.
The paddle
I
pop
don't know
movie.
if America
No,
has that.
I've
Jimmy.
never heard of it. No,
But there's this thing called the paddle pop movie, which is
I'm gonna
like,
look this up.
which is only like Southern Hemisphere kids will know about
Yeah.
that shit because.
If anyone listening
Yeah.
to this knows the paddle pop movie, you are a real one.
Yeah, if you know what the paddle pop movie is, you are automatically one of our greatest
Yeah.
friends.
Are you talking about the Paddle Pop Adventures? I tried looking that up. I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing.
Are you looking at? Are you looking at a lion?
Yeah, I'm looking at a lion, a
That's it.
a Rango-looking ass lizard,
Yep,
a
that's the paddle
female
pop movie.
bear. Okay, that's
Yeah,
the
I have it
Paddle
on
Pop
my
movie.
watch
Okay.
list if anyone wants to find it easily. It's like right near the top.
Apparently watch the Paddle Pop movies on Cartoon Network Asia if I really. Oh nope, never mind. Can't. Anyway, I guess we can. Oh, thank you. Finally, something good. Okay, so Luca just shared with
yeah.
me her Pokemon movies ranked.
Nah. This isn't going in the video. This is just because I found
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh, this isn't even yours. Okay, never mind. Oh, The Rise of Darkrai. I
Yeah.
also saw this one. Damn.
Oh my god.
Man, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, the questions, I guess. If you have any.
Yeah, question time.
If not, then
I'm just gonna make up questions, and it's all gonna be Lego related.
okay.
Ooh.
I'm already.
Buckle
Hell
up.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, how would you guys rank all the different Lego movies?
Oh, this is difficult.
Easy. No, this is easy
They're
for
all
me.
great.
Excluding excluding the Lego Movie 2, which I still have never seen. I'd go Lego Movie, Lego Batman Movie, Clutch Powers, and then Lego Ninjago. There, done, easy.
They're all great.
Okay, but there's a lot. There's like the Lego Batman superhero movie.
Oh,
as well.
oh, shit.
No, you don't have to rank all
The one with
those.
Lex
Actually-
Luthor. The
But
one
you
with
know-
Lex Luthor with the where he breaks the Joker out
Yeah.
of prison. Yeah, and he has
Yeah, I
like the
actually-
cool
There's
like
all
gun.
those.
I
And he wants
forgot
to win-
about
he
that.
wants
It's
to
like
win
the
the-
Lego Guardians
he
of
wants
the
to win the
Galaxy
mayor's
movie
office.
as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Have you seen
I forgot, and also
the Lego
I'm just realizing
Black
now
Panther
that
Trouble in Wakanda as well?
I like Lego Indominus.
The Indominus
Rex
Escape.
that
Yeah,
one's
the hot
fun.
dogs.
Yeah.
it's funny you mentioned
the
that
hot
because
dog.
in all these Lego Batman movies, the Lego DC Batman movies, Troy Baker plays Batman in like all of these, and I find that hilarious.
That is funny. Wow.
Troy Baker's got to get a paycheck somehow.
Yeah, he can't. Turns out Last of Us and Uncharted shit like doesn't pay
Yeah,
the
it turns
bills,
out
I
selling
guess.
your voice as AI
Oh,
doesn't
and there's
work.
also the Lego City movie.
Oh, I remember that. I don't know if I ever actually
Yeah.
watched that one. No,
And the Lego Atlantis movie, that one's sick.
I think I've seen that one.
Uh,
Someone's
yeah, I
made
don't.
like a list on Letterboxd of just like all the Lego movies.
All the Lego movie.
Oh, the Lego
Yeah.
Studio. Oh yeah. Hang on, let me send this in the chat.
I
The
didn't
Bionicle
realize-
shit as well. They
Yeah, I
produced
was
the
gonna say
Bionicle.
I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna mention.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the Bionicle movie was also a Lego movie as well. I didn't I didn't realize that.
I do like that
Okay.
the Clutch Powers is more popular on Letterboxd than Bionicle.
Hell
I think that is
yeah.
blasphemy. I hate that shit. The Bionicle movie's epic. I didn't realize there were so
Lego
many
Star Wars
Lego
the better
properties,
one.
cause like not just movies, but
I mean,
also
being
like
real, they're
direct.
all like Bionicle, Star Wars, or DC, or like Marvel.
I was gonna say like, oh, there's a Lego Scooby Doo Nighttime Terror.
Okay, how would you guys rank the Lego movies,
I
though?
just did. And of the ones I've seen, I've
Uh,
never seen any of these other direct-to-video short
yeah.
film movies.
Weird, but okay.
What the
Um.
hell is Legends of Chima? I don't know what this is.
Oh,
Oh,
that
shit! That's a deep
like
cut.
set. That's
That's
like
a deep
a
cut.
yeah. That's like a
That's a
that's a
that
type
was
of like
another
brand, I
another
guess,
type of
or
Lego property. There was like
yeah,
the
yeah, it was a
lion
type of Lego
factions was like a
property.
kind of like feudal society or something, and it was like the
Yeah, it was like animals, but they were all
yeah
different
they were kind of like
factions. So
they were
you
kind of
got
like
like the bird
furries. They were kind of like
ones, the
furries.
lions one. Yeah, they were kind of like
Yeah, they
furries.
had
So is this
There was a
oh
crocodile
shit, that just gave
one.
me reminded. I used to watch the Chima cartoon show where the fucking
so is
jester
this like
took over the kingdom. Oh, that shit was awesome.
so is this like Avatar: The Last Airbender,
It
but
was
with
kind
like
of like
animals
another.
instead
They were
of
trying to make another Ninjago, but it just kind of like wasn't as good.
oh
Yeah. Okay, I'll try rank the Lego
yeah, please go
movies.
ahead.
Okay. Okay. Clutch Powers, number
Yeah.
one. Original Lego Ninjago movie, number two. Um, Lego movie with Emmett, number three. And then Lego Batman movie, number four. Like, yeah. And then now we're going into like the kind of crappy territory with Lego Movie 2 and Lego Ninjago
fuck you.
movie.
You
Yeah.
guys know that that Pharrell Williams is making like an animated
Lego,
biopic of
yeah, I heard
himself,
about that.
but it's gonna be in like Lego animation. I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work, but I guess I'll watch it. So this is like Lego's attempt to
Okay.
win an Oscar, the Pharrell Williams biopic. It's gonna be like, all right, guys, we got to make a serious movie. We got to make something like Oscar worthy that the critics and the Academy voters will really like. I think that's hilarious. Uh,
Okay. Next question. What is everyone's favorite Lego game?
Lego Star Wars.
well, Lego Star Wars easily.
Lego Star
Yeah.
Wars. It's like a, that's a unanimous question. I
But
do
I
like
should
I do like the
probably-
Lego Batman.
No,
I
Jules,
do like the Lego
Jules.
Batman game.
Jules.
Yeah.
Lego Pirates of the
Oh
Caribbean.
yes, yes. I do
Yeah.
remember. I do remember.
Yeah.
I do remember.
I actually,
That's the
That's
best
yeah.
one.
I've
That's
never
a really
actually-
good one.
That's the best
That is
one.
a
I
really
never
good one.
actually. Jules, did you ever play the Lego Lord of the Rings game that was like
I
on
did.
sale?
I did.
That,
I
like,
did really.
was
I did
available,
really
but
enjoy
then
the
they
Lego
pulled.
Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah, but then they pulled it out
Yeah, there's
of like.
some really cool missions in there. But there, some of them
Yeah.
were like
What
really
about-
frustrating. Like I on all my playthroughs, like the Moria like missions were like almost always the most frustrating because it was like I would lose all my coins because of just jumping over this one gap that was like really impossible to do unless you had like a certain amount of like luck, basically, and you did it at exactly the right moment, which was really hard. So I kind of just got frustrated. But I beat the game like multiple times. But I
What
had like the
about the,
best, like all the custom character shit. Like that was awesome. I had like a really cool like custom character that I had.
You seem really into this. Did you
Yeah.
also play
The Lego,
Lego
the Star
Hobbit?
Wars one, yeah, I had like my own Sith character as well. I don't remember what he was called though.
Well, I remember when I was designing my character, I purposely was like, all right, what I'm my goal is to purposely make the goofiest, shittiest character of all. So I like use like Jar Jar Binks's head, like a stormtrooper's like body, and then like the pants of like Darth Maul or something like that, and then like made him use a purple lightsaber, and I called him Storm Jar Darth or some shit like that. It was probably one of the
That's
highlights of
awesome.
my life. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I was just gonna mention, did you play the Lego The Hobbit game?
I don't think so actually. Don't think I
Okay.
was. Maybe I wasn't too. Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't know why I didn't play that one. Given I played.
I mean,
most
they
of them.
didn't it also suffered from like the Clutch Powers problem because it only adapted the first two Peter Jackson movies and then it just never adapted the third one because I guess this
Yeah,
didn't sell well
yeah,
or something.
yeah. I
Like they were
remember
gonna
that
make like
actually.
DLC. They were gonna make like DLC for like the Battle of the Five Armies, but then they just never went about that. So it's like an unfinished story. um, yeah, but I remember Lego Lord of the Rings. I was like, damn, this is like epic. Um, I think there was also like a Lego Indiana Jones game. I think I played it
Yeah,
at some
yeah,
point,
yeah,
but I've
yeah, yeah,
There's
never.
yeah.
two.
Yeah,
There's two.
Those were really good. The Lego Indiana
Um,
Jones was great. Did you play the Lego Jurassic
yeah.
Park, Luca?
yeah, that's kind of actually a decently recent one. I did like it. But it was only the really like the first Jurassic Park game where the missions were really great. Like
Did you guys play?
the rest kind
I
of
used to.
sucked.
I
But I did like getting to like make your own dinosaur park in
Yeah.
Lego. That was pretty cool.
That was yeah, that
Apparently-
was good. The Lego Marvel superheroes. I was big on that back in the day when that came out in like
I,
Oh,
2015.
My friend and I think I've mentioned his name. My friend
Yeah,
Max. We like fully 100% completed that game.
wow.
I think I
Like-
think I did as well with
Like every red brick, every super brick, every like all of that bullshit, full 1,100% completed.
Yeah.
like
That's commitment.
Yeah.
I think me and my cousin did as well. I don't know if we
Yeah.
got everything, but we came pretty damn close.
Yeah.
What other Lego
Did you
games
guys
were there?
play
There was the Lego Harry Potter ones, but those ones are kind of.
I was gonna
boring.
mention. I played the first Lego Harry Potter game, years 1 through 4. I never played years.
I played those.
Yeah,
I
those
never
are
played
kinda
years
sucked,
5 through
honestly.
7. Yeah, I never played years 5 through 7 because I remember the first one was like, damn, this is really boring. Like I don't think I
Yeah,
want to
you
play
didn't even
this.
get to
Pretty
play like the
good.
Quidditch thing. Like that I was like, what the fuck?
No. Did you guys know that Lego Indiana
Mm.
Jones 2, The Adventure Continues, not
Yeah.
only features a section dedicated to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but there's apparently like open world elements or some shit, and I was just like, how do you even make that work? Like, um, but yeah,
I mean, a lot of the Star Wars do open world stuff,
Yeah.
it did.
or the newer ones.
I don't
Yeah,
remember, 'cause
the
I-
new Lego Star Wars game. I played that with my friend. That was bad. I did not like
Yeah,
it.
I played bits of the Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars game. I did not like that either. I was
that
like,
one's
this is.
great. That one's awesome. What are you talking about?
I did
Oh,
not
I
care
just
for that
remembered
one. I'm sorry.
That one was really, the Battle of Geonosis levels. Those were awesome. And you could choose like a Count Dooku level or like a General Grievous level or a Ventress level, and that was like 10 of each or 15 of each. It was great.
Some of these
That
I've
was
never heard of.
That
I
was
was
the
like,
first
they made like
one of the first YouTube videos or first YouTube series that I ever remember, or the first YouTube channel that I ever kind of like was watching was a guy called like Blitzwinger, just playing I don't know if he's still active, but just playing Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I thought that shit was great.
wow.
I wonder if he's still active. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't.
I would have to say Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite Lego game.
I didn't even know they made a Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I guess that just.
Oh my god, he's
It's
holy
really
shit!
good.
He's still active. He just uploaded 18 hours ago,
Is it
and it's still
Lego?
Lego. It's Lego DC.
That's so funny. That's
Jesus Christ,
amazing.
Some of these-
11K videos. Holy shit.
There's like a Lego YouTuber that I follow, well, used to follow, but I follow them on Letterboxd, and they have like and like it's just funny like seeing this Lego YouTuber like have like a very like strict letterbox ratings and like opinions and stuff.
Is this
when,
just-
like,
is
on
this
their
just too
YouTube, They're
good?
just making like very yeah, yeah, and like on
I
their
love
channel
Just
they
Too
make
Good.
like just very like sweet like
Oh man.
like Lego videos.
Oh, I'm having like a whole
There's some-
nostalgia thing now. I'm just looking at this guy's video. 11 years ago, 4th of March 2013. Holy shit.
That's crazy.
Some of these
saw this
games
video,
I
like,
just didn't realize existed. Like I didn't know there was a Lego The Incredibles game until I'm just looking at
I don't
this
think I've
now.
ever played that one though.
Oh wow. Yeah,
I did
don't
not know about that one.
Anyway, is there more, or is that it?
Oh, this has been like a good nostalgia episode.
Yeah, but it's like a
Yeah.
nostalgia that
I think that's it.
but it's
I think
but
that's it.
it's like it's a nostalgia that I like can't really like connect with. It's like you guys are having fun, and I'm just like it's like the SpongeBob meme where it's like SpongeBob and Patrick
Yeah.
are like
But
running
you
outside,
played the
and,
Lego
I'm,
game, so
and I'm like,
you talked about that a lot.
yeah, I guess so. But it still feels like I'm like Squidward, like looking out the window while like SpongeBob and Patrick are like running outside or whatever. It feels like that meme. So,
Yeah, I think that's it for questions.
okay. Well, guess it's my turn. So I should just say up front right now that we're having a guest on for next episode, a returning guest actually, and
Jack.
I didn't really have like a specific movie in mind to recommend. I'm still kind of burnt out from Ava, so I asked our guest who's coming on if there was anything in particular he wanted to recommend, and he was deciding on two movies, and I was like, just pick one. And he was like, "Okay, I'll pick this."
I wonder what
which
two
ones,
movies.
yeah.
Okay, I will say this: you guys were guessing like Heat and
Blowout.
what was the other one? Blowout.
Blowout.
Okay, it was neither of those. You guys were wrong.
Oh,
It was
what?
neither of those. So
Oh,
one of the movies
okay.
that we were deciding on that you can thankfully like relax that we did not pick, or at least he did not pick. He did want to talk about Speed Racer, but
Oh no!
but we eventually was
Oh, we
like,
dodged a massive bullet. Holy fuck.
yeah.
Thank
You
God.
guys dodged a
Oh
massive
my
bullet because like Speed
goodness.
Racer was legitimately like in consideration where it's like he was gonna recommend it. So
No.
you guys
man.
should.
No.
I wouldn't have minded. I mean, I would have hated it, but I wouldn't have minded because I at least wanted to talk about the movie. But yeah, you can thank Jack for not.
That would have been the ultimate payback for recommending Clutch
Yeah,
Power.
but it wouldn't have been my recommendation. So it's like our guest. Okay,
Yeah.
I should just spoil
Oh,
it right
man.
now. Our guest is Jack. Jack is coming back. He's
Jack
Jack.
Siddle.
Jack Attack.
Good Chad.
Jack Attack. Yeah, Jack Siddle.
Jack
Jack
Shittle.
Shittle
Jack
is
Shittle.
coming.
Just kidding.
Is coming on next episode. So
Oh
yeah,
my
Speed
God,
Racer
I'm excited.
was in contention,
My
but it was
favorite
but
Aussie.
he did not go through with he did not go through with it. So instead,
Same.
this is his recommendation. For next episode, we'll be talking about Miami Vice, directed by Michael Mann.
Okay.
So
Hell
yeah, you were
yeah.
right that a Michael Mann movie was like in consideration, but it was not Heat. It was not that one. It was a different
Miami Vice.
Michael
Let's go.
Mann. Yeah. According to Jack,
Different man.
According to Jack, this is one of his favorite movies of all time, and he has a lot to say about this film. So I was like, sure. I've never seen this. I have no attachment to the Miami Vice property or whatever, but he really likes it and he wants to talk about it. So I figured, why not? I'll bite the bullet and let Jack have this and recommend something that I probably would have never seen in my entire life if it wasn't for Jack. So
This is very funny
Yeah.
to me because Michael Mann is my dad's favorite director. And I've asked him before about this movie, and he said that this movie is controversial among man heads. So
yeah,
I'm
apparently it's
looking
very
forward to this.
divisive.
Among men.
Among men,
Yeah, among
yeah.
man heads.
Minutes. Yeah, apparently
Okay.
it's very divisive, but like if it means anything to you guys, this is one of Harmony Korine like favorite movies or something like that. So make
okay.
that
Then
what
I'll
you
like
will.
it. Okay, cool.
So yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled for Miami Vice, directed by Mikhail Woman, 2006, starring who is in this? Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx. Watch it because we're gonna spoil it for next episode. Also, Jack's coming on. Like I said, he wants us to
Watch
talk
with my
about this.
dad.
So
Oh yeah.
So I will say that if you guys end up
Okay.
hating this, you know who to blame. I had nothing to do with this. He wanted to talk about this movie, so it's not my fault if you guys end up
Well,
not
you let him
liking
choose
this.
what.
As long as
Well,
it's
you let him
not
choose
Speed
whatever
Racer.
you let him choose whatever he wants. So if it sucks, then you shouldn't have done that. You should have just chosen yourself.
I mean, he's it's his second
God.
time, and give him
It's
a bone,
fine.
you know?
It's
Like,
fine.
and hey, I saved you
Yeah.
guys from Speed Racer. You guys dodged that bullet because that was
Yeah.
genuinely in contention.
Yeah.
So
I'm honestly thankful.
I mean, to be
cannot
fair, I'd
say
rather
this
watch
movie
Miami
is
Vice
ever
over Speed
again,
Racer.
I don't think.
yeah.
I don't know what my rating of Speed Racer is, but I'm actually about to just go lower.
You guys have it.
right
You guys have
now.
it higher than me. Like I gave it like a 3, but you guys have a higher rating than that, so it makes me think you guys actually like the movie or something. So,
Nah, mine's a 3. I'm changing that shit right
okay, well, yeah.
now. Okay, I'd like to end this episode with a lovely
Oh
paragraph.
God.
I remember when I hit. This is a review by Clutch Powers.
Jesus Christ,
by the
make
way.
it quick.
It's a review of Clutch Powers by Clutch Powers.
Yeah, it is. The username is Clutch
Really?
Powers. So Clutch Powers. This is like a self memoir from Clutch Powers. This is his own
Oh,
words.
shit.
Okay. I remember when I hit rock bottom. I was fired from my job at Chuck E. Cheese because of my severe heroin addiction.
Jeez.
And after that, I was lost and unemployed. I had no purpose in life, and I saw no way out. Most would think that at that point, there was no coming back, and that I would be stuck there forever. But I remember the fateful day that everything changed. I would be lying if I said I found him because he found me. I just had been kicked out of my apartment that day. I was sitting in an alleyway behind a convenience store in the middle of the night. I was smoking a cigarette when someone abruptly knocked it out of my hands. I looked up to see a man standing in front of me. He wore blue pants and a white shirt with a brown zipper jacket, and had thick black hair that flowed like the ocean.
The ocean.
He smiled and introduced himself as Clutch Powers. He picked me up off the ground, fed me, bought me better clothes, taught me valuable skills, and even got me a job.
Oh my God.
I was doing the best I ever had in my life because of him. He taught me to believe in myself and never give up no matter how hard things got. I won several gold medals in weightlifting, track, and field, and curling while participating in the Olympics. Helped the Cleveland Browns win the Super Bowl, and the U.S. men's soccer team win the World Cup. I hoped that Clutch Powers would be in my life forever, but sadly all good things must come to an end. He told me that he had to go. He said goodbye and wished me luck before a ray of light shined down upon him, and he ascended into the heavens. Teardrops began to form in my eyes as I saw him gracefully rise off the ground, and in that moment I realized that wasn't just a film. It was a way of life. I will never forget Clutch Powers, and even though he's far away, I know that I will never be alone because he is always with me. I still miss him, and sometimes I watch The Adventures of Clutch Powers to remind myself of him. His deep voice, his thick black hair, his smile. I take comfort in the hope that one day he will descend from the heavens and return in his sequel to The Adventures of Clutch Powers, and all in the universe will know of his glory. Clutch Powers Manifesto, Chapter 1.
Oh my God. All right, goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Another one bites the dust. Another day, another dollar.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Nah, cut that.
Cut
We
that.
end at the end of the
Yep.
paragraph. It will be so much more impactful.
Yep, just cut to black. It's like, it's done.